Hello? Okay. Did it work?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fortnite Battle Royale.
There was black boxes on the screen.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered putting photos there, and then I just got scared and thought, I don't got time for this, bro.
Wait, can you guys smile for the camera so I can
Wait,
post
hold on.
on
I need to move Oasis over a little bit. Just a bit.
Okay.
Wow, it's Tana's brother.
Boy,
Let's go.
smile. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Move me over a little bit, Tana. I'm too far to the right.
Just hunch back over. Like,
Tana. Tana.
hunch.
That didn't really
Oh,
work.
you
Everybody-
bitch.
Everyone taking selfies.
Oh, I was gonna do it.
Now let me take a
Oh,
selfie.
Wait, hold on.
Over.
You know that song?
Girl on
Christ.
Let's not talk about that fucking
I-
song,
that's
dude.
better. That's better.
It's a good song.
Let me take a
Much better.
selfie.
Let me-
Bum.
Hold on.
Trust me.
I only heard the remix version. Let me take a selfie. Boom, boom.
Hey, yo, chat, look who we got.
I'm gonna take a
way
photo
better
of this
people.
instead of doing a zoom. I'm a boomer.
We got way better people than the girls of Japan. Japan, ew, no.
I don't know how to post this shit. I'm gonna be real. I'm
Okay,
old when
this
it comes to
is-
Instagram.
It's to be
Yo.
honest. To
Sorry,
be
go
honest, the girls in Japan replaced us with Cybin, and now we've replaced them with Lazarbeam and Cray. Who upgraded and who downgraded? What do we reckon?
That's a good
Well,
question.
they didn't do a podcast. so-
Well, the sidemen all suck IRL. I'm gonna be okay. Let's spill this. Tea. Hold on.
God, drama.
Hold on. I got it. Okay.
Okay.
How do I? What's your thing, Tana? Doing Sisters Podcast.
Twitch.tv/Tana.
Go to Twitch.
Thank you, Lennon. Manny with the prime sub, Nathan with the gifted sub, Greybeard with the 5, Dragon Flare. Thanks, guys.
With the
Appreciate it.
fuck of the-
Diana Clement with the 2 for 3 months.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god, everyone's being so nice. As I see all those resubs, Rebubble, Mash Up Man.
TV Tana.
And then-
Okay.
Get your subs in before Lannon gets this post done.
Nah, like this.
Quick.
No, this is one of those
Typo
Instagram
with the
things
5! Woo!
where it's so annoying to engage with that no one's gonna do it.
Just
So
look how you're holding your phone right now.
I'm an old man.
You actually are. That's such an old person way.
I will fucking leave.
No. Can we actually
I'm
hide
leaving.
like that? Lennon, pick up your phone right now. Look at the way he is typing.
Go fuck yourselves, all right?
Verticus mods with the 5 gifted. Let's go.
It's true, but I ain't tolerating it.
The boomer grip.
Yeah, nice, Marcus.
crazy.
Nice.
There's a few things. I'm a boomer with my phone. I only use it for, I guess, like looking at Twitter and the internet, and phone calls and text messages and stuff. So I don't use it for any apps, mobile games, anything. I'm cranky and old.
Oh my god.
Well, anyways, it's been so good to have Lannon here.
Sorry,
tonight.
intro. What's up, guys?
Berticus Pods with the 5 gifted. Thank you
yo.
for gifting to Tana. You're a level 5 hype train. I love that. Yeah, let's go.
I can put food on the table this week. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Maybe you'll stream more than you do.
Oh yeah. What's up, Marcus?
Oh, that's what you should do a podcast of. It's just me and Marcus.
Are we really gonna?
my god, tell me about it.
We
Dude,
got bullied.
I have never experienced such
That
a
would
got
be
absolutely
actually
bullied.
great if we all have to like have a shoot. We just put these two on.
yeah.
Give us
no
a topic.
context.
Just give us a topic, you know?
Space is my favorite one. Guys talk about
Ooh.
space.
I want to talk about
Goes for
space.
hours.
So you've been on a lot of podcasts, Lennon.
I've been on two.
You've been
Oh,
on, yeah, but they're
2
they're cool.
big podcasts. Like,
Side.
This is
Not
a
as
big
big as
podcast.
Tana's podcast.
And the
This is a
lone
big
one. I wish I knew the
podcast.
name of it. So what do you? But the thing is different. We have normally 8 ladies here. So what do you think we talk about on the podcast?
Tampons.
Man for Jan.
we actually have spoken about tampons.
No, I've seen the damn shorts. That's why I brought it up. What do you girls use? I don't know. Why is this being on my For You page?
He's
Well,
a
Lennon,
10
what
out
do
of
you
10, but sometimes he dances.
Okay.
He's a 3, he's a 3, he's a 3.
10 out of 10, but when he jumps on a bouncy castle, he does this with his hands. Ick, ick.
Ew, ladies are so gross.
He's letting out his inner child and enjoying himself without, feeling the pressure of society on him and, being self-conscious. Ick.
So gross, girls. So gross, ladies. It's so gross.
I'm so glad you guys understand and agree with us. Awesome.
Thank you.
I didn't say
Anyways,
agree. I didn't
great.
say agree.
I agree.
I hate men. It's fine.
Oh,
mean-
now I feel peer pressured into agreeing with Lennon. Lennon's
Yeah.
right. Lennon's right.
No, we hate men. We hate men.
I hate men.
You can
Yep.
hear Ilsa in the background with like probably on the other side of that desk going like this. You hate men, right, Lannon?
No,
right?
she hates men.
What?
She barely tolerates me. But she hates men.
Women, am
Awful.
I right?
Yeah, say that right here, Craig. Go on. Go on.
No, I don't. I think I'll take back my.
Can't live
statements.
with him, can't live without him.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life. Ball and chain.
Ball and chain, mate.
Yep.
Jay.
Anyway.
I'm trying to start.
What are we
my
on
recording.
about, bro?
Oh, wait. Do we start recording?
Oh, I started my recording because we were bantering.
Oh, do I have to
Oh,
record?
Oh, do we have to record?
If you can, yeah, that'd be great.
Yes.
I don't know if I can actually.
I started recording. I don't know what settings.
I think, yeah,
How are we
no,
gonna
that's
click-
why.
How are we going to clickbait you if you're not
That's why.
recording?
This
No, because
happens.
if I start OBS, it just ruins the camera.
Do you use, what do you use?
Oh, that happens to me. That's if you double up on your camera. If
Yeah, you're
double
meant to use it as a virtual
the
camera.
virtual cam.
I don't know how to do that.
It's
And now it's
Oh,
just
what
ruined
would
forever.
we
we
prefer?
lost someone else. Who's that?
Can we have you
Oh,
on
wait,
like?
Oh god.
Oh, no. Okay,
Oh.
he's gone. Right, see, ladies, you're
Oh.
Oh, it's still ruined. Hold on.
I think his time went up. Well, how long we booked him to be on the podcast? I
Oh,
think it's
no.
up already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's already up. Fuck.
I thought mine wasn't going to work then. Thank
Yeah,
God.
it looks like a tribute.
Whoa!
I'm
It
back.
turned into Oasis for a second.
Wait, Tana, can
Whoa, there
you
he is.
record if you're black and white? Because if you're black and white for the podcast, it doesn't really matter. But maybe the recording would be fine. Or
No, it's like it's cooked on the other one.
okay.
as
It
well.
doesn't operate. It doesn't operate.
Wait, what?
I can record audio though, if
I
that's
made the
helpful.
exact same mistake.
It's definitely possible though.
You ever sit down for a podcast and realize you need to?
How about you
That
get your
sucks.
phone out and just put it right in front of your face? Because it'd be a funny, like, little POV.
Okay, do you want me to
anyways.
record from my phone then?
Yeah, we need the laser beam face in it. We're going to clickbait
Yeah.
you, bro. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, we have to. I
Alright.
genuinely think that's the only way. Unless you want to do the virtual can, I can send him the link to upload it. But
I'll figure that out for next time when I'm definitely invited back. I'm recording on my phone.
yeah, so we can see your face.
Yeah.
Craig,
Okay.
join him. Unless you're recording.
I'm recording. I've already got it all done.
Okay, cool. Tanner, is that okay? Is that like
Is
solution?
that okay, Tana?
I don't know if this will work for an hour and a
Is that
half,
okay
but
with
you'll
you,
get the
Tan?
start.
Tanny Wanny, you okay? You look a little distracted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
running
no.
this podcast, or you
I
want-
was
you want
just
someone
trying to
else do it?
record
You want to do
my.
it?
I was trying to record my perspective, but it wasn't fucking working.
I can record my audio. If someone on, you could just screen record the stream and then crop my face. and
When
be
it says
super low
that
quality
error,
and funny.
the error, what is that for?
The NVEC error, too many concurrent
Oh.
sessions.
No, fruity.
Is that what you have, or you have the?
That's what I have.
Oh,
Try
no.
closing it.
Oasis, do you remember you're not doing the... Do you remember what I showed you? What you're doing?
What do I have to
So-
do, sir?
So you have to... You have to make... So is it your camera works, yeah?
Yeah, my camera works on OBS, like I can see it, but it just won't let me start recording because it says too many concurrent sessions.
Mine does the same thing.
I would
How
ju-
about
Oh, we doing glasses?
fuck the recording? Jesus.
Okay, we can just back the recording. That's fine too. And y'all gotta just like record more often.
How
I'm
about...
not just
Guys, wait. How about
I
I
record-
record the Discord call on my... I can see you guys on the Discord call. I'll record all your cameras right now on my OBS.
Yeah, perfect.
How's
That
that?
would
Oh,
be great.
okay.
But you guys are
I
a little bit pixely.
recorded.
All right, sorry, chat. We're here. We're
Can I
ready.
turn off my
Sorry,
phone
yeah.
then?
Yeah, turn off your phone. We'll do
recorded.
it that way.
I recorded an hour ago, so I don't know why this is happening to me.
Yo, I'm gonna figure that out.
Only
You know?
like download C drive error. I think that was that one.
No. That error was you got to change it to CBR instead of...
Oh yeah, that's a really simple thing.
It's a really, really easy fix.
yeah, settings, output, recording.
Streaming,
No.
recording.
And then change it to...
Oh, to
was it-
CBR.
Right.
Oh, it is on CBR though, for me, on the recording.
Yeah, no, it's not working.
What?
No.
It was-
No. Sorry, encoder. Recording. Encoder 2 times 264, not the other one.
Ah, it's the encoder. Yeah, it is the encoder. That's right. So it's X264. Oh my god! I just realized why oh my god, my freaking bitrate was so low. Gross.
Alright, it works. It works. Thank you.
Yeah, that was an easy fix. I remember that one.
Tana, you might not be able to because you're streaming.
No.
It's okay. 1 second.
Anyway, chat. Huge hype train before. Let's go.
You know how sad I am that my favorite TOS members are not here?
Who's your favorite, Lennon? Who's your number one?
Yeah, who's your number one?
Yeah, who is it?
We should all do it too. Everyone go through.
It's tough. If I had to list them,
Yeah.
Tier list.
they'd be really brutal about it too. Like really, get into it. Be really critical.
yeah, Dev's definitely my favorite. That's just the Fastvy's up there, sure. Then number 3 rounding out the top 3. It's definitely Bert.
Oh, he's listing all of them.
Yeah. If I had to do a top 3,
What about now? Now's not here either.
didn't notice, but now's now. If I had to do a top 4,
Absolute chat.
So these are the heavyweights of TOS.
I reckon they could have their own group and they'd be doing fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's hoping they're filming in Japan. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it, guys. In amazing news, I got it recording. Oh my god, so good. Love that. But Ali's recording as well, right?
Yeah, you want me to record it? Yeah.
Well, just so we've got Lannon's faces more so.
I'll do that. I just was going to see if you were going to fix it, but if you... Yeah.
I can
You're
do
good?
mine. I just can't do Lannon's.
Take your time.
You're good.
Anyways, I'm good now. Sorry, chat. I'm back. Whew. I'm stressed out, all right?
Nah, you're doing well.
Yeah, Cray, who's the anchor of TOS?
The anchor. Oh.
Cray,
Well,
who
that's
is
a
it?
good question.
Who is it, Cray?
Just answer the question, Craig. You know what the answer is.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, there you
I don't know
go.
where that came from. I don't know where that came from.
He said
I'm so
what we're
sorry.
all
I didn't
thinking.
mean that. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. I don't know.
He said
where
what
that
we're
came
all
from.
thinking. Of
Came from a
course.
deep place of anger and hate. I'm so sorry.
What was that conversation we were having before we turned the mics on? Something about Lannon not wanting
Yes.
to
Okay.
vote?
My opinions on certain political topics of our time.
Oh yeah, we were saying we all vote Trump.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's what we were
it's
saying
yeah.
before the camera turned on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that Oasis?
Oh, yeah, it was so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No,
it was a good
because
time.
we've got to vote this weekend. So everyone, New South Wales people have to vote this weekend. So,
I was gonna say, Jesus.
so we have to do a
know.
postal vote, so I don't get a fine.
I got fined and then I lost my license because of it because I didn't pay the fine for 2 years.
Wait,
What?
you lost your license because you didn't
Yeah, so
vote?
if you
Not
don't
a voting.
vote,
No, not a
So if you
voting
don't-
fine. Surely.
no, seriously, if you don't vote and you never pay off the fine, if you wait 2 years, they'll suspend your license. So I woke up. Well, a cop followed me home and I was like, what was that? And he parked outside the front of my house. And so he must have ran my plates and I must have accidentally, well, I know I did. I accidentally drove with suspended plates.
Yeah.
And then I get home and I called them up and they were completely understanding. And if you pay the fine, it gets unsuspended on the day. So it's really easy to take.
Oh, see,
yeah,
I
it
thought
will
you'd go to
get
jail for that.
I probably
We
deserved
can only
it
hope.
for not
We can only
voting,
hope.
but yeah.
Yeah, I think I screwed up the first 2 times I tried to go vote. Like my votes didn't count.
Did it count?
No, well, I forgot to enroll, and then the 3rd time I just didn't go.
I think
it
if
was
you
a
don't enroll, they can't get you, right, Lennon? Like if you don't enroll, they can't.
Well, I showed up on the day, so they weren't mad at me. They're like, "You tried," so I don't think I got fined. But at the time, I think it was like a fortnight update or something. I just thought I can't be asked, so I think I got fined for that.
Yeah, what's more important?
Voting doesn't matter anyway.
Welcome to Australia, where you
It's
will
all
get fined
the
for not voting.
Illuminati's out there. None of it matters.
No, I mean, look, I've always said, not I've always said, Dad's always said, what we need is a good guy dictator. That's what you need.
Can you
Someone
not
just
call
makes
our
all the
father
decisions
out like that?
and gets the job done, but he's nice about it. Because you actually get stuff done then. You know, democracy is
Just vote for
great.
me.
democracy's great, but it just, so much gets lost in the sauce, all this debate and stuff like that.
Do you think Mr. Beast should be the president of the
no,
world?
for sure.
I think that's a good
What would he
question.
bring?
Feastables. He would cure the
I
blind.
don't like Feastables. What?
You don't like him curing the blind?
No, the Feastables.
The Feastables, I've actually had. I've actually had them. I've had them. I actually quite like it. Lannon's got them, and I had some, and I thought it was nice. I thought they were nice.
Beast burgers for the hungry. Let's go.
That's the only thing they're allowed to eat.
Just beast
Small
burgers.
children only fed
And he's
beast
been in a
burgers.
truck for like 2 weeks in the back.
Would you be the best YouTuber to be the leader?
I reckon I could do a job. Do the job.
I've always thought that could be a path for you. Like, you
But then
never-
it's like you've got to deal with I don't know, people waffling on about you.
Yeah, you just do it
and-
for a video, though. You just become like, how Nico became mayor.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
that.
That's true.
Except Prime Minister of Australia.
Because you're not allowed to, that's the issue I was saying about, good guy dictator. It's like, the issue is, what's best for the country is it can be complicated. It's the nuanced issue. Whereas people, based on the information they receive, left or right, are being fed extreme opinions. There is little nuance to the information they receive. So even if you are right down the middle, you have the best idea ever. People on either side of the media are just going to twist things, make the opinion more extreme, and then no one will vote for you. You got to appeal to one side or the other, and that just leads to more extremism. So even if you have the right idea and do the right thing, it's just not going to work. So unless you want to sell yourself out to be an absolute psychopath in one way or the other, it's that'll be the only way you get stuff done. And then once people get sick of doing that, then they yo-yo back the other way after 3 more years, and nothing long-term actually gets done. So good luck is all I'm saying. Whoever wants to do it.
Who is your favorite world leader then, Lazarbeam?
Oh, but see, okay, I could sit here and say,
You're only allowed to pick, and you're only allowed to pick from dictators.
Kim Jong-un's all right. He's all right.
No, you see Putin on that horse, though, bro? God damn.
He believes in female empowerment, Kim Jong-un. He's raising his daughter to run the country, so that's good, I guess.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, because probably because he believes his bloodline's superior to all other beings. So
It's probably got something to do with that, but still, women, yes. Am I right, ladies?
I agree.
All right,
Thank you,
I finally got his perspective recorded. Sorry, I had issues. I'm back. Let's go. I'm finally
But
done.
Ali, we got it. We had a few tech
Okay.
issues
Alright.
today, and that's okay. We made it through.
All right. Sorry.
Appreciate
All
the
right.
patience, chat.
What are we doing? Are we hating on women? All right, great. What are we?
No, I love women.
Dictators
I'm personally
and
glad
hating
that they
women.
can vote.
Dictatorship. Through dictatorship. We're loving women.
I
Talking about
see.
our greatest favorite dictators, so go.
Ali, favorite dictator?
Loser fruit. Oh, I mean,
Yes. Let's go.
It's a joke.
I said
Running
you were my
TOS with
favorite.
an iron
You can't be
fist.
mad. I said favorite. It's fine.
I guess I can't be mad. You're right. Okay, I'm going to open this document up we normally use for this podcast.
Let's get away from the dictatorship stuff, huh? Let's move away from that. I reckon.
Anyways.
No
I was just getting
revolution.
started.
I'm worried for where that could potentially go with you, Lennon, honestly. It's like watching you and Marcus sit and have a conversation for an hour.
Yeah, no, you never know. You got a 30-second delay, right? I can pull the plug.
There is no delay. There is really no delay, so please.
Let me test something.
Well, we got to set that up. We got to get that going right now. We got to set that up.
It's 5 seconds. If I say go, pull. That's
No,
insane.
but it'll still play. It'll
That's
still
going to be
play.
fast.
No, there's a button on OBS you can say don't send it.
Oh, she's got to
Press
find
that button. Find that
The fact that
button.
you know that.
This is what happens when you have YouTubers on here. They need help not being live. They definitely do.
Hey, I streamed for 2 years. I just had a 3-minute delay.
Oh, God.
And DDoS us a
Fair.
few times.
Shit.
With
That
a
was
3-minute
one
delay.
time. It was my first stream. I accidentally showed my speed test on my browser, and then instantly the internet went down. I was like, "What happened?"
What happened? I showed everything. I can't believe it.
I can't believe this.
That was
Has
tough.
anyone not been DDoSed on this call?
I have not been.
I've
Only by
Me,
association.
I've never been DDoSed.
Oh.
No,
Oh, definitely.
I've been there.
Yeah, I've been League of Legends era was
League?
it.
I have no idea. No, this
Just
was
happened
years
one day.
ago where they wanted to mess with me, but I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know how they found out though.
Oh, mine was through Skype.
Oh, that was a really popular way, wasn't it?
Oh
That
yeah,
a really
mine
popular
was.
way.
Yep. Because I rejected a guy. Came from
Yeah, they
that.
can find it really easy. Or they
Yeah.
used to be able to find it really easy. Yeah, they can get your stuff through Skype. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, considering we have two men on the podcast, I want to know if there's any questions that you guys in particular have for women, because it's an open book, and we're here to talk.
Yeah, ask
You
us
could have told me to
anything.
prepare questions.
Yeah.
You're
what-
better.
You gave me no warning.
Ponder?
Lannon, you're
I feel
literally
like
the
me
best
and
improv.
Lennon.
No, I mean, I kind of know everything I need to know about
That's what I
women.
was about. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, did you know that every single month we have a cycle and we have to have a blood sacrifice around that cycle? Did you know that?
A blood
Blood
sacrifice.
She's right.
What
Oh,
is
wait,
this
that's where-
doing?
That's where the story takes a little detour from what I've been told in the past.
See, you don't know everything.
Yeah. Do you?
I was about to say, name one thing I don't know about women.
Do you know
And
what?
you
I
went
have
and
a
did it.
fact for you. I reckon you don't know.
Okay. Is it
right.
an actual fact, or you're talking
No,
about
it's an actual fact. Actual fact.
harvesting children's souls or something?
No. But your camera's frozen, so can you fix it? Sorry.
It's not frozen for me.
Lannon starts streaming for
I'm
think it's
rocking back and
Discord.
forward. It looks like
I
it's
think it was
working
Discord.
on
All right, it's fixed. All right. So mine is that when women go to the toilet, we always have we always have our feet on our tippy toes. Like, do you find, ladies, back me up, we're always on our tippy toes when we're sitting on the toilet seat?
I think you are.
Like-
Wait, hold on.
We're always we always have our little feet on our tippy toes for
I think
some
she's
reason.
right.
Is it blood flow to why?
I don't understand, but we all do it. We never have a flat foot.
I'm gonna be hyper aware of that now, and
So is this like a fact I'm supposed not to know or something?
No, this is just the fact you don't know.
I was going to say, because it's quite similar to when I do a dump, though. Like,
Yeah.
You have it on
I
tippy
kind of
toes?
perch like this,
You
my
perch.
tippy toes, and then, and then, anyway.
Wait, so it's not just women, it's men too? Oh my
It's meant
I just
you
feel like
always-
it's the position.
well, are you
It's
trying to
always
get?
on the tippy
Isn't it
toes.
better to when you are taking dumps to be like that?
Oh, yeah, no, you got to go full squat mode. So sometimes
yeah,
you
yeah.
really
They're
want to
kind
do
What
it.
the fuck?
Get your legs up on the toilet seat.
Is that what you
No,
do?
because I was
You guys
just in
don't do
Dubai, right? I was in Dubai, and in certain public toilets there, it's still like the holes in the ground, like squatting toilets. And
Wow.
I didn't want, people just walking in, just leaving the doors open, going full down. It was hectic. It was,
That's wild.
It shows that we're wrong.
So you squatted to shit.
No, I didn't, because in the hotel, it was like a Western toilet, I guess. I don't know.
I love how
Imagine, like-
fast the conversation turns. Just sorry.
It always turns to shit, bro.
It always turns. But anyways, keep
What
going.
do you do if you
No,
have like diarrhea and you're squatting to shit? Wouldn't it
It'd be
blast your
better.
anus and shit? Like
That's what.
Well, ideally, it goes in the hole, Cray.
yeah, but I mean, say wait, I'm gonna give.
It's not okay. Imagine a toilet.
Say
You know
you're
how it's a
like
hole.
squatting like this, right?
Yeah.
No, get down further, bro.
You gotta
Get down
get
further.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that feels like vulnerable.
Roots in
Like I
the
would be
hole.
so vulnerable.
I go back there. Go back there.
Ah, you got a ducktail. Yes, Oasis, I know.
Yeah. What is that for?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Okay, I have one. Lannon.
Okay. One thing I don't know about women is that
No,
what we're still on?
no. I was going to change the subject.
No.
You're a YouTuber, right?
Kind of used to be, yeah.
What do you think? What is your thoughts on the stealing and copying of content?
In what way? Like,
Ideas, titles, potential thumbnails.
it's kind of cringe and you'll lose in the end because you don't actually have any creativity. But it depends, because some people would say you're copying, but you still kind of interpret it in your own way, whatever. Like people do hide and seeks in stadiums, but they're different videos. But there's the people that you see that literally copy and paste like a Mr. Beast video or something like that, or like reaction videos or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess doing a similar overall vibe with your video as someone has done in the past is fine. Because that always happens. That happened every day in Fortnite. It was the entire existence.
Did
But
Cray ever copy you?
Probably.
Me?
Damn, crazy.
I know people copied him.
Thank you so much, Lennon. I never copied.
There was one very thumbnail that I'm thinking of that someone copied from you, and it makes me laugh to this day.
Really?
Because they said they didn't copy it, and I was like, bro, it's fucking... it's like
I think I know
thumbnail.
the one. I think
it's
I know
the same thumbnail. What do you mean?
I think I know.
Can I ask at the thumbnail?
It's a Minecraft one from years
Is it the
ago.
Minecraft Diamond one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Baz and Marcus helped me with that thumbnail. We like talked about it, and they were more offended than I was. Oh my god!
No, but I just think it was just the way everything sort of was. Like you just sort of would take inspiration from stuff that was happening. So long as you were kind of like making your own, you know, especially with like the actual videos, so long as you're kind of making your own story out of it or just capturing your own interpretation of it, I think it's fine. Especially as long as you don't claim that you created it or something.
I think as well, right? Like there's only so many, like if a new item comes out in Fortnite or a game or something, right? It's like, how many iterations can you really make? Like it's I think like people do work pretty similarly, like when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you do make a similar thumbnail, it is what it is sometimes, I think, you know?
Yeah. And that was what was part of what was so stressful about like peak Fortnite is that
you got to try to be
because
unique.
all of the content, especially the first year or two, was based on stuff that happened in the like previous week. Some days it was the same day, like update nights and stuff. But at the very best of times, it was in the last week because if you didn't do it in the last week, like the content's outdated. Like if you don't get it out quick, if you don't come up with an idea based on the content from that week, you know, it's outdated. So a lot of the ideas ended up being similar because they were less effort ideas. Like could still take like a full grind of a day to get it out. Like it took a lot of actual energy out of you, but they were really quick turnaround videos. Whereas you couldn't really work on a long-term 2-week long video or something like that because it'd be outdated. So it meant the idea pool was a lot smaller, even if they were working hard.
Do you think you ever shared a thumbnail or video idea with like a close friend of yours and then you were really cut that they stole it? Like, did anyone...
We used to have a thing called List Gang, which was violated endlessly. I like to think I tried my best. No. So I think there's a tough thing there. I don't think anyone intentionally was like, they just said an idea, I'm going to take it. I think what would often happen, and I tried to be conscious of this, but I probably wasn't perfect in that regard either. I think... when you're brainstorming an idea, you'd have all these sorts of random thoughts that would pop in your head, any sort of random concept. You'd write down 1,000 million things, whatever. Someone would then come to you and say, hey, I have this specific idea, this fully fleshed out idea. And you might have had some sort of random thought that was remotely correlated. And you'd be like, oh, yeah, I also had that idea. You know, it's more of like that. So you'd be kind of jumping to like, oh, yeah, I also had that idea. Or it goes the other way. You'll hear someone's idea. And then without even thinking about it, when you're brainstorming later, you'll take inspiration from their idea and end up somewhere similar, even if you're not intentionally fully copying them. I just think it comes down once again to the fact that like the pool of stuff you have is actually quite small and turning over very quickly. But I don't think many people actually tried to intentionally steal. I definitely think it happened, but not often. I think what happened most often was like... It was a constant state of anxiety, of like stress.
I basically just wanted you to tell me that it was okay that we have similar ideas to the Sidemen, and you just went on a fucking tangent. You went on a fucking tangent, bro.
To be honest, ask this.
Well, it's actually interesting.
What's the difference between like a $10,000 versus a $100 sleepover versus a holiday? Like, is that okay? Oh, no, I need to write it. I need to figure out a different way to present that for sure. But that's such a good concept. I don't know how to.
I think that's fine. Just do a different holiday. Just don't do the same.
Exactly. We did a sleepover instead.
Or sleepover, yeah. Like,
I think, dude, it's fine. No. It's literally so fun.
So
I think the big thing is just like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just as long as you adapt on what the concept is, like change it
and
to
we're
like
8 women,
they're
7 men.
Yeah, but like do your own jokes. Don't copy exactly for things.
How else do I package like expensive versus cheap, or do you just write expensive versus?
No. So I would say. Concepts overall, like broad concepts, are fine. No one who you're watching invented $10,000 versus $100. They all took it from BuzzFeed or some other thing.
But then,
and then they sort of
the problem.
And they sort of changed it into something that fits their energy, their sort of style of content. Just you can take a concept, but you're doing it different already.
Yeah, I just want to be known for something else. Like, you know how they're known for the 10,000 versus 100? I want to be known for
But they didn't invent it.
something. But,
they literally didn't invent it.
No, but I want to be known for, like, I want...
No, wait, they're known for the Tinder Sidemen.
Oh, yeah, as well.
Oh,
but
right.
they also do a lot of videos they're not known for, so it doesn't mean not necessarily you shouldn't do those videos.
Something. I want like a series that we're known for.
Yeah, obviously that comes with time, and just like you never know until you land on it, sort of thing.
I want to be known for the 100v1.
Tana, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Noting it down.
Just wants to go on a date
Get that idea, Lannon. Yeah, write that
but it's
down.
also Lannon picking the dude, so at the end.
I said this idea like 6 months ago. I said, Lannon, you get 100 dates and Lannon will choose one of them.
Yeah,
and
I've
I
come
don't want
around
to do
to
it. I don't want to
Didn't Eric do that though?
Oh, I like that idea.
What are you being talking about, Teddy? You didn't invent that.
I didn't say I would invent it. I won't date 100 dudes. The fuck are you talking about, bro?
I mean, you've already probably dated 100 dudes, haven't you? I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I've been on like 3 dates in my life, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Tana, don't lie to the audience.
Come on,
right?
Tana, you don't have to lie.
Dude, my whole shtick is that I'm single and alone, alright? Just fucking run with it.
You're alone, but not from lack of effort.
Okay.
Not from lack of effort. Oh my god,
Lannon, you want to fucking go? I'll tell chat what you called me before. I'll tell chat what you...
Say it.
You called me a fat bitch. You called me a fat bitch. You called me a fat bitch.
No, I didn't.
Oh no.
Nah. I've been recording this whole time. You're lying.
Oh,
No. What I said was, if the cameras weren't on Tana and other people weren't here, that's what I would call you. But I didn't say that I did.
Okay. For context.
Actually,
That's brotherly love, though.
Yeah, Lannon is my brother. He's allowed to say it. Okay. Anyone else though?
having a brother makes you tougher skinned. I'm telling you, it makes you tougher.
Yeah.
Like,
worked out all right for Tana. Okay.
True.
It's just banter.
I appreciate everything you do, Lannon.
Aww.
Please don't take my house away.
I've been getting text messages from real estate agents, so
Oh.
just saying.
So is that a threat?
People on your best behavior.
It kind of sounded like a threat.
Oh, that's good.
Oasis, do you have any questions?
Oh, I'm just curious. Like, what's it like having a brother? Like, I myself have an older sister. She's 2 years older than me, and we grew up like pretty well. Like, we got close to each other because we were only 1 grade apart. So yeah, we never really fought. The only time we did fight was when she would snitch to my mom. She was a snitch. But yeah, was you a snitch?
Well, yeah, Lannon and I are 11 months apart, so we're very close in age.
In 15 days. That's what she used to
apart.
always say.
Well, there's a 2 week period where we are the same age.
I used to always say as a kid, I'm a year older than you. She'd be like, it's 11 months and 15 days.
That makes the microphone peak.
I know. I was like,
that sound was.
Cut it off.
That represents the trauma in my brain from my youth.
Incredible.
But I would say I had 3 older brothers, and I was severely bullied.
Alan almost drowned me.
Do you remember when I wanted to be a singer?
When did he do that to you?
Do you remember when I wanted to be a singer?
I remember when you wanted to be a model, and it's the funniest photos ever.
Wait, Lennon, do you know where those photos are?
I could find them for sure. I think they need to be released. It's heartbreaking, right? Because it's one of those things, you know how like when a kid's doing something, they're all excited, and they're just like got that, like they just haven't been bullied enough to be like to doubt themselves, you know. So it's just like a kid that's all excited and happy, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a model, and just like so much inner confidence in what they're doing. They're just losing themselves in what they're doing, and they're all excited. No, it's not, you weren't ugly or anything. You're just not gonna be a model. I mean, it's just reality, right? I'm not gonna be a singer, all that sort of stuff. But it's just you look back at those photos, just that childhood excitement, and just. Fuck, man, it's just not gonna happen. It's just so funny. It's so bad, but it's so funny.
Share the photos.
I would literally find them. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Tapes.
Yeah,
the singing tapes you ain't fucking
50
getting.
subs right now. We'll track them down.
Okay, don't bait that because I don't even know where they are.
That'll find them.
500.
The singing though, like I understand that my brothers were trying to like stop me from getting too far to a point where other people would bully me, but they still, mum and dad were so nice. They bought me a microphone. They were like, took me to singing lessons. And Lannon's just like, you can't fucking sing. And I was like,
this is bringing back some memories.
Okay.
So that's what it was like. Oasis, that's what it's like having a brother. Traumatizing.
Here's the difference between you and me. Here's the difference between you and me. My entire childhood, I played games. I was a nerd. I stayed inside all day. I lived on World of Warcraft instead of living in the real world, right? Our parents endlessly tried to confiscate the computers, tell me, say, stop playing games, get outside like your siblings, like you and Jared and Callan, go out, do all those things. But I knew it wasn't for me. I stuck to my dreams and I achieved my goals. You're just a quitter.
Oh
my God.
I knew where this was going.
And powered through. The bullying raised me. Got there. So I had to keep fighting, Tana.
And Tana, how does that make you feel?
Oh my God, Craig.
And Tana, how does that?
Craig's our
speaking on
fucking
those emotions,
psychologist.
like what's happening here? Let's
Let's open this up.
Yeah, so Lannon's he's explained how he is. Now, how do you feel?
Don't let the adversity get you down, chat. Don't let your parents doubt you. Don't let your siblings doubt you. Fight on. Let them shit on you and use it as fuel to prove them wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Write that down.
Write down.
Look at you now. It worked out though, Tana. You're doing good.
Yeah, I would say that there is a good side to it as well, Oasis. Lannon is one of my closest friends, unfortunately, and has taken care of me through most of my life, so it's very good.
You've learned.
Very sweet.
I would say that's where it's different now. You've learned to take criticism as fuel. What's different? You're good. You're doing good.
Yeah,
So you just got to keep taking that criticism, Tana.
He was
every
calling
day,
me lazy the other day.
Fuels you. You just
Not going anywhere.
that negative reinforcement just constantly
Yes.
bang, bang.
It comes from a good space.
It comes from a good energy. Yeah, exactly.
Turn sound alerts off.
Oh, more technical difficulties. Oh.
Chris. How do I turn them
Anyway,
off?
so bully people, and that's what that's better.
Yeah, if you want
No,
your siblings to be
sisters,
great, bully them.
Your family.
Yeah.
Bully your family members.
Oh gosh.
Just saying, don't be afraid to criticize and tell the truth. Yeah.
I mean, like, if you never told her, maybe Tana would still try to be a superstar. Maybe you should still.
She is trying to be a superstar.
But she's in a.
Sorry, a singing superstar. Like,
She knows her lane now. That's all I'm saying.
And you better stay in it.
Hey, Lana,
I do have to say though, she probably has the best singing voice out of all the TOS girls.
Really? Or, honestly, it's
the
not
arms
bad.
of the angel.
No, serious. Oh, no. I wanted to hear it. Oh, okay.
Do you like?
Yeah.
Wow, that was so beautiful. I actually
Yeah,
can't.
you
I
guys are
still
welcome.
can't fathom that none of us can sing. Like all of us had talentless. It's crazy.
That's why we need to do a video where we can get
Crazy.
Karaoke video. Let's make it. Hey,
No,
that's
no,
what
yeah,
you guys can be
proper-
known for karaoke.
Karaoke's.
videos.
That's true.
That's so. Yes.
Maybe we'll be in a car while we're doing it. You know.
Oh my god! And then invite famous singers on.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That sounds.
And fake drive. That's really smart. I like that.
There ain't no way.
driving.
What's that?
Are they fake driving? In those
Yeah,
videos?
no, they're on a
think-
truck.
I think in
It's
three of
unsafe.
them.
Oh,
they've
as
got-
in
Yeah.
they're
Some
still
of
on
them
the
are real
road.
though.
They're still
Yes,
on the road.
they're still on the
Okay,
road
okay,
being
okay.
towed.
Yeah. What a thing. What a sign.
There ain't no way you guys are saying Dev can sing. We were there for Christmas.
Ain't no way, bro, saying that.
I actually haven't heard now though. Before I'm
She
not
can't.
sure.
I don't think she can sing.
Oh, okay. Well then there you go. Oh, I have heard her sing. She's always humming something. Humming.
So what is the biggest roast that Lannon's given you, Tana? Or that you can remember, Lannon?
Like a funny one or a serious one?
Probably funny. You know, I'm going to go down the funny.
That was very funny.
We don't want therapist
There's
Craig
just
back.
been so many.
Let's get to this, Tana. Yeah, dive deep into your feelings and find that inner child. Where is she?
Oh, I feel like
Bring
his-
her out to the surface.
His
Let's
most
go.
common
Come on.
one is like dying alone. That one's definitely his go-to.
Oh.
And
See,
have
Lana,
you
look,
tried
you made her
not
always
dying alone?
sad.
Have you
Your
tried not
standards are
dying
too
alone?
high.
So She
They
deserves the
damn
very
well
best.
fucking should be. We're not getting into this, bro.
She deserves the
Let's
best
get into it.
that
Let's
she
get
can get. Okay. I mean that genuinely. Like you got if there's certain expectations that can be considered unrealistic. That's all I'm saying.
What?
What's one of them?
Like they're going to be
Yeah, what are they?
6'5", blonde, rich. Like, come on, Tana. There you go. You're thinking there's like
requirement, bro.
That's not
What do you
right.
mean? They just need to be sweet, and if they're tall, then that's a bonus.
they need to be sweet
And funny.
and tall, funny,
They
in
don't
your
need to
age
be rich.
bracket,
They
as
don't need to be
passionate
rich.
as you are. Like it's difficult.
Passion.
man.
That's what it is. Passion. They don't need to be rich. I just want somebody to
Okay.
be passionate about something.
That is.
That's all I say is that, like, you know, she just, you know, maybe just change where she's looking.
And Oasis, how does that make you feel?
Okay.
I want what's
Fruity
best for
Alley, how are you?
Tana. I just
Okay.
want her to be happy, and whatever you feel like is you deserve. That's what you deserve. You deserve the best.
Wow.
Wow,
friendship,
thank you,
guys.
Oasis.
Wow.
Yes, love that.
But yeah, so it's gonna be okay because I'm just gonna build a really cool retirement village and have all my friends live there and everyone has their own house. It'll be sick. Life's gonna be great no matter what.
Did you steal that idea from the TOS Discord? Because I liked that one too.
What?
They all
Oh,
like
now
said we should stealing ideas. Said we'd have like a
Ideas
retirement
everywhere.
village for TOS, but we'd all like live next to each other.
I
You
did
mean
not
just houses
actually
next
take
to
it
each
from-
other?
Oh, the house one. Yeah. We'll get it all on the
Yeah.
same street. We should do that.
We should. do
Fuck
that.
yeah.
That sounds like hell.
Do you know who I wouldn't want to live with here?
Oh, this will be good.
Creator.
Oh yeah, you don't want to live with Craig.
Oh, no,
Well, I wasn't going to
definitely
say
not.
about anyone else in the call. I've lived with Landon and you guys are all great. Sorry, Craig, I had to throw you under the bus there.
No, it's okay. It was about time. Let's
Oh,
get those negative emotions
the
out.
sleep-
you know?
the sleepover
you've,
video-
You've suffered in this podcast. Now it's time
I
for someone else
have,
to
bro.
suffer.
Actually,
You've suffered.
true.
Why was she suffered? I don't think that's fair. I think I was asked questions and I shared my answers. I don't think she suffered.
I'm so sorry about that comment. Now, Tana, how does that make you feel that I said
No.
that? I'm so sorry.
I am so glad that everyone is here today. I have missed doing these podcasts so much, and it's really great to have everyone here on my channel. I appreciate everyone
Thank you
showing
for
up.
having us.
Who is the best dancer? It's a good question. Landon, what's a period poop?
A period poop.
What's a period poop?
Let me consult the archives.
Looking it up, he's got his phone in his hand.
No, I mean, I've got pen and paper. It's the archives. It's primitive.
Because I think I've asked Cray this before.
Period poop. It's when it's a bit red.
The poo.
The poo's red.
The poo's red.
Well, no, okay, no. So, theory, from ancient
Let's get
scholars here.
a hypothesis
It's when you're
going.
pushing so hard and you're taking a dump, it gets mixed in a bit.
It mixes.
Yeah, like it comes out. It's like a double
There's
nozzle
layers
hose,
to it. Yeah.
and it just mixes in.
Right. You think that like we push so hard that our colon and our other.
Well, it's in the bowl. I'm not saying where it's mixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've forgotten what it is, so I'm gonna guess it's when you
could
when
say it
you
and then I'll tell
go
you.
when you go for a poo and your
Why do you
period's
say it
coming
like
up.
that? You like go
And
for
when you're-
a poo.
And when you're going for a poo poo, and then you realise that you've got your period, like your poo.
That's what I said.
triggers- Well, then we're
Okay,
in
well,
agreement.
it's neither of those. So,
Damn it!
a period poop, to my understanding, it's like the
Ew!
first.
Sorry, I just know it's going to go.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's the
continue.
first or second day of your period where everything inside you is swollen, so it's just pushing the poops out. I'm so sorry to break it
Wait,
to you.
I'm lost again.
Women
Wait.
poop. Women poop. Let me just preface that.
Wait, they do?
And why?
I'll update the archives.
Write that down, Lennon, and I'm going to need your notes after this podcast.
Yes. Women.
Yes. Write that down.
I got it.
Dude,
I
can
got
we
it.
just, since we're on the topic, man, like,
There we go.
do you guys spend a bit of time on the toilet?
I don't think women do like men do.
You scroll through TikTok a little bit, like you be chilling because it's my place.
Yes.
I can't
Nah,
even-
see, I'm one and done.
my
I'm
place of
getting in, I'm
relaxing.
getting out. Nah.
Yeah, I don't like being in the toilet. I actually don't think it's a nice place to sit. I'll actually probably sit on the couch.
Don't
I'll be on
men
the
sit on the
toilet.
toilet because it hits the G spot
No,
a little bit, so it
I
feels
don't
good? Is that
understand
a thing?
that.
That's
No,
what I'm
it's because
told.
they're constipated, and so that's why.
Don't do that. Who's
It
been
does,
spilling the beans?
No, so, I mean, I
do
would
men
say, I don't know
sit
if
on the toilet.
I don't know if sitting on the toilet causes that, but maybe like a big one does. But I've invented like ways to like scroll TikTok with my toes while I'm on the... Well, no, just to keep me on there, so it's just easier. It's more logistically.
We love a productive king. Let's go. Well done.
I actually filmed a TikTok on it once.
Oh, I remember you showed me that one.
Yeah, but then everyone was like, "Oh, maybe it's a bit much." So, yeah.
I reckon upload it right now.
Do
My girl
it.
calls
probably
You must have
Right.
raped you.
Balls if you
How
do
about,
it.
how about you send it to us and we'll upload it?
No, so like someone asked what your hands are doing. It's because they're wiping,
Oh,
and so the
Oh.
phone's on the ground, and you just can scroll with your toes.
Yeah, but
Oh no, I do that sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you put it on the. No, I do that.
Well, you just like clean it up. You can just go through a couple more TikToks.
Yeah, no, that's lit.
What
Yeah.
what I've always said is that there should be a feature where you can like download TikToks and you can also just auto scroll. It auto scrolls for you.
That's a good
yeah,
function. That's
that
a
would
good
be
idea.
good.
Just,
more
just,
and
So you
more.
can just fry out your brain even more. You know what I mean? Like you don't.
dude,
even
I
have
need
to
any
scroll.
escape from this earth, bro. I
love
okay.
that.
More and more, I think how dirty men's phones are. Like I heard that they put their penises against their phone to measure it, and now they're scrolling on
Okay.
the toilet with their toes while they're shitting.
Lana,
Like,
have
it's
you
more
done
and more.
that?
Look,
Yes or no? Have you done that? Yes or no? In front of all of the people here today,
have I?
have you?
Yes. Have I? Yes. Okay. But here's the mistake I made. So there's actually anyway. No, I don't need to go on the logistics.
I
But
didn't do it. Let's go.
no. Well, I'm just saying yes. Yeah. No. Like it's
Yeah.
easier. It's and you go. Oh yes. Yeah. No.
Don't ask to use men's phone. That's all I want to say.
Okay. All our phones are filthy. It literally doesn't matter, man, woman, whatever. Equality.
true.
They're all filthy.
True.
Okay.
True.
It don't
Guys
matter
have
what you've been
period
doing.
poos, for example. That's wild.
I wash my
Oh, now-
hands after I go to the toilet.
Oh, you still
I thought-
did it.
I thought it just meant, after going out in public and touching things, Cray, not
Oh,
that.
oh,
yeah,
sorry. Sorry
that's
for
fine.
bringing
Oh.
up period poos. I apologize.
That's my.
Yeah, you just offended the entire female demographic there, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
You guys are probably used to it by now. Right?
Okay.
I just think there's so many germs in general. Don't think about it.
True.
Getting germs everywhere.
That's
Practice
true.
basic hygiene so you don't smell, and that's about it. Don't worry too
What
much.
What would you say is your number one quote to live by?
Oh, good question.
Mine's live, love, laugh.
No, it's not.
Cringe.
Mine
Like a
is
Facebook quote. Come on, do better.
It's
mine is
you get that on the big jobs. Go on, Oasis.
mine's I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
See, that's good. I like that.
It's actually such a wholesome quote.
And mine's not live, love, laugh. Huh?
That's so terrible, Tana. I hate that. I like
Craig,
Oasis.
It's
Craig.
really uncomfortable.
Just remember, Cray, I live in Melbourne
Yeah.
now. I will drive to your house and beat the
Coming
shit out
over.
of you. Don't make it like that.
It's finally happening, Craig. I'm fine, buddy. Come on. Don't let me hang it. Come
Lannan,
on.
don't high
we got it.
five. Lannan, you're my brother. Lannan, you're my brother. Don't do that.
I have a quote.
Yeah.
We suffer more often in our imagination than from within reality. Seneca.
It's actually a really good
That's really good.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Just a little bit of wisdom for you all today. Just thought I'd educate.
I say the same thing, but in reality, it's just like I say it like this ain't my quote, but like no one gives a fuck about you. Like I say
love
that in the
that.
sense of like you stress
I love
so much
that.
more about every action you take. You overanalyze it. Everyone else worry about themselves. No one's like
Damn, I thought
overanalyzing.
you were just
Greedy,
insulting me.
Egotistical.
No, I just mean it. Yeah,
maniacs,
it's like it's a very egotistical thing to think everyone cares as much about every little action you take as you do.
Oh,
No one
you know what
cares.
helped me with that, Lannan, and everybody? It's like, you know, when you get up to do like a speech in class at school, when somebody else is up there doing a speech, what do? You think about your phone, you daydream, you think about something else. Nobody's actually ever paying attention to the person doing the speech. So that helped me to get up and do speeches and do public speaking because nobody's fucking paying attention anyway. You might as well just get up there and do it. Nobody cares.
Yeah, Lannon says it to me a lot.
Well,
What, that nobody cares?
He's like, no one gives a fuck about you. Why are you
it's
anxious?
like everyone, you know, like anxiety and stuff like that. Like after you drink and stuff, you wake up and you're like, what did I do? Everyone else was wasted, bro. Like no one's thinking about what you were doing. They're all stressed about what they were doing.
Correct. I think that rule's only for people who give terrible speeches. I'm just saying.
There might be. And if you do pay attention to speeches at uni or something like that, like you're probably a nerd and no one cares anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Fruity.
Who's paying attention to speeches at school?
You know?
What's your quote, Fruity?
I have 2 quotes. I have life's too important to be taken. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Which is Oscar Wilde. That's a good one.
I like that.
I like that.
I love that.
So be a little wacky.
Be a little wacky, you know.
Get crazy.
Get a little silly Billy sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? Don't worry, you know.
And the other one I've always had in my bio, and I've never removed it, which is my Twitter bio, which is like failed my way to success because there's a lot of fails. But I attempted a lot of things and failed a lot.
It's a good one.
I like that.
very good.
I've seen that one. You still got that in there.
Yeah.
True failure is never trying.
Oh, I like that.
Well,
I don't know how it goes up against Live, Love, Laugh, but whatever.
no, because I think I don't. It's not really a quote, but it's more like words. I guess it's just like just
a couple
start.
words.
Literally, just start. Like everything, literally everything in life. You know, your goal should be simplify all these thoughts you have. You stress about how do I become a YouTuber? Oh, I've got to get all this gear. I've got to do this. I've got to be. How can I compete with Mr. Beast? All these guys doing all this stuff. It's like, just start.
Yeah, just do it.
Just start. Because like it doesn't matter what advantages you have, what advantages someone else has, what gear they have, money, whatever. It's like you will literally get nowhere if you never start. Like you know, who knows how far you'll get? Who knows what you'll achieve? Just start. It goes like, okay, I want to go to gym. Just start, bro. Don't think about everything. You know, I've got to eat the right stuff. I've got to do the right exercise. Just start. Just go, and then figure it out as you go. Don't focus on the end of the marathon before you even take your first step, which is what I think a lot of people do, and they get intimidated by it and overwhelmed by how far they have to go instead of just focus on one step. Because one step a day is better than doing nothing. You'll be still, after 10 days, 10 steps ahead than you were like 10 days ago.
Yeah.
So everything in life comes down to just starting it.
Yeah, I
Well
like
done,
that.
Lana.
I like the application of that 100%.
You realize
yeah,
he's adding this to the invoice. He's like, motivational advice, adding that on.
Oh, shit. Damn, how much extra charge is that?
I mean, I get caught up in that shit still to this day. Even though that advice is what got me started on YouTube and stuff like that, I still think there's things that pop up that I'd fail to just start at and get overwhelmed by.
Okay.
So, still good to...
And Tana, how does that make you feel?
I would say I feel like I turned my sound alerts off and I can still hear them. I would say like Lannon's very inquisitive and smart with the way he says shit sometimes, and it just makes me feel like a fucking idiot. He just sounds so clever. That's how it makes me feel.
He's gone.
It's good that he didn't hear it. Gonna be.
I had to turn my aircon on. I'm sweaty.
She said that you sound very inquisitive and smart.
Yes.
Aww.
Okay, so can we use this good advice and way to say it wise to tell people to have better BO at conventions? Like, how do we do that? In a
Shower and use
wise-
deodorant, for the love of God.
But will they
Just-
listen to that? And
Just
use it?
start using deodorant, Jesus.
Just start.
Shower, motherfuckers. I find that crazy. People like, I shower twice a day. Like, I'm obsessed with that. I don't understand how people don't shower.
Yeah.
Like, or use deodorant. Like, I can't fathom that lack of effort.
I have to shower before bed or I can't sleep. Like I feel like I get like random itches. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but I feel like my neck will itch, you know, or something like that.
It's like an overthought though, right? Like
yeah,
you're
I think so.
overthinking it?
Yeah. It's like always when I try to go to sleep, if I don't shower, I feel so weird. I feel so gross.
Yeah, I'm definitely like 2-3 times a day. I just have a fear of smelling. So I'm like, I always have mints on me, always have perfume on, always. But it still happens. Like if you.
It's crazy. It doesn't work. Yeah, for you. That's crazy.
Oh, she gone.
Right?
She gone. She out.
She gone.
She gone.
She's gone to shower.
Oh, now she's wearing all pink. What a fit! What a fit! Oh, my
Oh, god damn.
What the fuck is that?
Are you fucking kidding me? Come fight me, bro. I swear to God.
Did you just invite me over?
Oh my fucking. I'm actually on the bathroom.
Crazy stuff. I have a question.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would it be?
Oh. Always believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Young Ryan.
One thing that you can tell them. Can be anything.
What's yours, Oasis? What's yours?
Invest in Bitcoin?
Yeah, quite literally.
There's going to be a Bitcoin wave. Be ready for it.
Fucking buy Bitcoin, bro.
You hear the word Bitcoin, you buy.
Do what you got to do to get the Bitcoin.
Yeah. So there's going to be this thing called NFTs, and you're going to be able to scam a whole bunch of people. Not too fast. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh yeah, Craig doesn't like sitting in silence.
I know, that's what is making me laugh, because he's...
We should do that. Let's just sit in silence.
Fine. I'm easy. Ready? Watch this.
God, I hate it too.
I'm getting it up and go.
Can you shower too much, though? I think you can, but I don't think Tana believes that.
Why is Tana dressed like
can dry your
from
skin out.
Teletubbies?
Well, no, I'm not
your
doing the
natural
full
oils.
I'm not doing like the full scrub every time. I'm just like
I can
rinsing
tell.
myself with water. I need to wake myself up and then like washing the underarms. That's about it. You know?
I'll pass it.
It's just like it wakes me up and it's like a comfort thing for me. I think.
Yeah, I get that.
I can
My
recognize
friend was
that.
buying Bitcoin in like 2011 to buy drugs on the dark web. Should have listened.
Did you guys ever go on the dark web? Like, honestly, did you ever like go and try to have a look?
I don't even know how to.
Yeah, how do you even get
You
the
got to
dark web?
download a browser called Tor, I think, and then when you go on Tor, there's all these different URLs that appear and stuff like that, and you go through and you click them, and
You know
you
how
have a
it's
little
like
bit of a look around.
I don't
Okay.
watch like thriller movies or horror movies because it's like I don't want something in my brain to be there that doesn't need to be there because I'm just an anxious person. Why the fuck would I want to go on the dark web?
Because it's
That
like
sounds scary.
No, it's not though. It's not.
it's not that
It is
bad,
what you
it's just
make
a bunch of drug dealers and murderers. Tana,
It is
that's
not.
it.
It's not even, bro.
It's not even that bad. You know
You're not
what I
making
mean?
me feel any better about it.
Dark web's what you make it. If you go, you can't just Google shit on the dark web saying like, show me like red rooms where people are being tortured live. Like it doesn't happen. You can't just Google that. You know, it's like secret links and stuff that get sent around and all that.
Yeah,
Like
you
it is
put,
what you
like,
make
what-
it.
Okay, what are you
Send you
looking
the
for
link.
on the dark web that you can't just find on the normal web, like Google?
Boobies.
I think you want dark web boobies, bro.
Isn't like Google only like 5% of the internet? Or like, isn't it like 5% or 10% of what actually the internet is?
What is?
Like Google, like what you can find on Google is like 10% of what the whole internet is. Like there's so much that we
What does that
can't
mean?
see. So 90% is like the deep web, the all that
Really?
kind
No,
of stuff.
that's
Yeah.
no way.
No.
Wrong.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's that there's just so much more on there. I
feel
Chat
like
knows
you
what I'm
would-
talking about, but I don't know what the stat is exactly. Yeah.
I feel like that's one of those things that
seen it.
sounds right, but then it's not right. I don't know.
I feel like 10% is a little bit too high. Or whoever
Yeah, a
they
little
are.
too.
Actually,
right.
you guys saying it sounds wrong, but it is right. You're actually the other way around.
Wait, what am I saying again?
But that's fine.
90% of the internet is internal shit, localized web stuff. Oh, okay.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's like, sorry, it's just
Yeah.
reminding me of that movie where they're like, you only use 10% of your brain.
Your brain.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
silly. Yeah.
That's actually true though. I wonder if I could use all of my brain, how much I'd get done.
You use all your
You are
brain.
using all
No,
your
you
brain.
do. You do use it all.
Like it's
Limitless. That's the movie.
Marcus is right.
Technically, I'm not. Technically, I'm not because
Right,
there's
okay.
some missing with the whole ADHD thing.
With the
right?
what?
Like, my brain's not working
Oh,
properly.
it's still there. It's just working in a different way.
A bad way.
But it
Fruity.
meant that you're like,
In
You're
fact,
using-
you've got
Look on it.
superpowers.
Just makes me really funny and hot and sexy. So
So would you say it's a bad thing?
I don't know what's going on anymore. Lannon, would you tell us the weirdest thing that's in your search history right now?
In my search history right now.
Hmm.
Open up his history.
Because I just looked at mine, and there is questions like how to make scrambled eggs.
History.
Do Irish people wear kilts?
I don't really have, like, how do you look at your history like that? Like, mine's just like random shit, like Culture Kings or YouTube videos or like.
See, I ask Google a lot of questions.
yeah.
How to poach an egg?
I mean, I don't really search weird things. I don't know. I'm scrolling.
Yeah, I'm scrolling too.
Scrolly.
Yeah, I don't mine. We were looking at it when we were away, and it was cooked. Mine
I
was
don't
just
really,
like
like,
random questions.
watch nothing on my computer, so.
Does anyone have
What?
anything weird on
Phones
it?
are full.
What's the most common cause of a house fire?
Fire.
I know it's cause of a house fire.
Oh, that's what we searched. Right.
What was the answer?
Candle?
Yeah, what is?
Oh yeah.
It's like heat appliances, like like space heaters and all that, like that kind of stuff.
That shit scares me, dude. I have to take pictures of like my curling irons and stuff before I go out to
Electric.
make sure I've like turned it all off.
Oh yeah, and I googled why there was like a blue bun. Is a blue bear mean anything?
A blue bear.
Yeah,
Bear.
there was a blue bear that was left on my table, and it wasn't any other roommates, but it was just a blue bear, and nobody knows where it came from. And I thought maybe it's like some ghost thing. Like, where did it come
That's
from?
Spooky.
Yeah, so that's in my search history, but apparently no
Oh.
one has anything.
Ali,
That
would you
is
ever
weird.
play with a Ouija board?
That is weird.
No, that's
No,
scary.
absolutely
You would
not.
never do that?
Yeah, I'll do
Nah.
it.
Would you do it, Oasis?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What you doing later? Want to play with the Ouija board?
Lana,
Yeah,
would
let's
you?
do it.
Would you?
fuck yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know. No, not Ouija boards. But I don't want to derail, but to saying that there was something you don't know if people were messing with it reminds me of a story I heard last night.
Oh,
And
don't
oh.
talk
it's
about a blue
fucking-
bear.
It's fucking
Is it?
insane. It's like, it will not sound real. So, I mean, context, this girl was like in a share house in London, just like 3 or 4 roommates, whatever. Like they sort of just co-live, all that sort of stuff. She'd come home every day for like 2 weeks. Her room was always messed up. She's like, what the hell's going on? After 2 weeks, she goes to her roommates, who's messing up my room? They all swear on their lives, no one's touching her room. So she goes, okay, just knock it off, whoever it is. 2 weeks go by, keeps happening every day. Room messed up. After a month, she's like, I've had enough of this, right? I'm getting a camera and hid a camera in her room. She comes home the next day from work, and this is, I've seen the photo, by the way. Turns out, wasn't one of the roommates. What was happening was 3 homeless men were opening the window every day with video evidence and having a threesome on her bed every single day. I saw the photo
Fuck
of
yeah.
a homeless dude sucking off another homeless dude.
Oh,
I've
fucking
seen the
oath.
video, and it turns out they were using her shower, were using her toothbrush,
No.
all this sort of stuff, and she had no idea for a month. She
Yeah.
immediately left the property.
How do
Most
you
insane
recover
story
from
I've
that?
ever heard.
How do you recover from that?
Fucking, I don't know. Sorry, that was derailed, but I heard that
I
last
don't
night.
know if you
It
do
shocked
recover.
me.
You know, you just got to live with the idea that you've had a homeless man's balls on your fucking toothbrush.
Yeah, you'll keep brushing, but it won't ever go away.
It never goes away, does it, Fruity? Like, you can buy a new toothbrush. You have to, every time, she's going to remember that.
Honestly,
you know?
the
She's gonna-
stamina on them to have threesomes every day, though.
Right,
God damn.
fucking insane. And they're like, what's the movie with Dirty Mike and the boys? Like using someone's. It's one of those things where it's like it was like other guys or something like that, or Step Brothers or something like that, where they were stealing his car to have threesomes with a bunch of homeless dudes. It's that fucking movie.
If you're home, did they have
What
a shower
movies you
before
watching?
the sex or just after?
I don't know. I didn't get that information,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
see, I mean,
I'm hoping
can you
before.
ask some questions for me?
I'm hoping before, man. I'm
Like,
hoping
I reckon before and after, you'd have to, right?
I think it's only once.
Oh, God.
You have to take it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't want to
how
derail, but that was
dirty it
just.
would be,
No,
you know,
that's a
to
that's a
hide.
good
That
that's
story
a good
blew my
that
mind.
is a good story. That is
That is a good
one
story.
of the most random fucking things I think I've ever heard.
I didn't believe it until I saw the photo, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to hear in the end. I was like, what is it going to be?
I thought it was
But
gonna
that was
that
not going to
blue
be it.
bear.
Does it have to be like the romance is fucking them up? Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Yeah, I'd be
they
more
get-
worried
they
about like
get
the
action.
toothbrush and stuff, to be honest. But
Yeah, that would be a big worry. Somebody else using your toothbrush. That makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. Just anyone using it, let
And
alone
now
three
imagine
random
three homeless
random
men
homeless men having
who have
threesomes.
just
in
had
your
an orgy.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a ghost story. I want Winter
Ghost
said like.
story as well.
I bet they wish it was.
I thought you were gonna say like
I wish it
they come
was.
out every day and like you see like everything moving and you don't see a like human. And then you're like, nah, three homeless men fucking every day.
What got me was when he said like I've seen the photo and I was like a photo of a ghost moving things and I was like a photo of what? And I was like trying to figure out what he was talking about. Oh my.
So the question: if this happens to you, do you move
Oh yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
straight away?
Traumatizing.
You just wait there next day.
Yeah, I'm just waiting there. Hey guys. Well.
Well.
That's actually true.
Well. You've been some bad boys.
A +1 to your threesome, perhaps.
Well.
Perhaps.
Marcus is
Join
right.
the
Missed
action.
awesome opportunity. Very
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Oh.
And you've got to be like, oh wait, no, never mind.
But we're streaming.
Yeah, sorry, never mind. Anyway,
Yes.
No.
No, but I wouldn't use a Ouija board.
no.
Nah, definitely not.
Creeps me out.
I wouldn't either.
anything ghost, anything like nah. Nah.
What about a genie lamp, Tana?
Yeah, would you rub a genie lamp?
Yeah, would you?
Maybe.
And then what would you ask it?
Yeah, what
That's a
three
lot of
wishes
work.
I
are you getting?
can't
Tana?
tell
Go.
you the 3 wishes because then they wouldn't come true.
They're not coming true anyways, so just tell us.
Genie's turn exist, Tana. Yeah. Genie's turn. No.
Maybe they do
Give us
exist,
some
Craig. Maybe they
context at
do.
least. Come on.
Will Smith pops out and slaps you.
I would ask
Dang.
for health. I would ask for wealth. I would ask for love. There's 3 things I'd ask for.
But what if it's like the monkey paw thing where it's like not the
Yeah,
act, like you wish for something, but
Yeah.
it like gives you a fucked up version of it.
Well, no, I don't want that.
What's
then.
that karma?
Like you
know?
wish for love, but it turns out every single person in the world is obsessed with you, like stalker level obsessed with you,
Yeah.
and you just can't exist anymore because they just like
You got to be
won't-
more
they tear you
specific,
apart.
or that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in big trouble. That's how they get you, those genies. They,
That's the scam, right?
That's the scam.
What is the scam
I've
for
seen
health
it.
then? If I am wishing for
You live
health.
forever until the
You
heat
live
death of the
forever.
universe and still can't die.
Yeah, like it's like
And
you're in
all in
eternal
your
fire,
perfect
but
self
you never
as well.
die.
That would suck.
Whoa.
We had this question the other day. It's like, if you had the choice to live forever, would you?
I reckon.
I think I'd have to.
I would.
I
would
want.
as
I want
well.
to see what happens.
If I
The answer is
stay in
no,
this body,
but yeah.
you
No,
know.
the answer. Everyone always says like, "Oh, your friends and family are
Fuck
gonna
my
die
friends
around
and
you."
family, bro. I'll
Just
get over
make
it.
a new
Nah,
family.
Yeah,
It's
don't
not
worry
that.
about that.
Infinite women.
I just worry about they getting more like old and like losing your mind. And
No.
then
Your
that.
body, like, say
No,
you're a
no,
vampire.
no.
Say your body
Yeah.
stays the
Yeah,
same.
okay.
You're okay forever.
Like, think
Okay.
about all the culture you could learn about, the books you could read, like
You're
the way that the
missing
earth.
See.
Your scope's too limited, Tana. So the issue with it, and okay, can I die? If I choose to die, can I die in some way?
Let's say
No.
Okay,
You're
then
immortal.
no. I mean, I would probably do it because I'm naive and stupid, but the answer is no, because otherwise you literally would just exist infinitely and go mad. No, like you'll be floating through space once the Earth
I
explodes.
could
Like
take
it's
it. I
not.
can do it.
But then there's nothing.
Okay, so
Billions of
say
years, I
say,
can do it.
but if you
No,
could
no, it's not
die,
billions of years, bro. It's
Gazillion.
it's
It's
infinitesimal.
forever. Forever.
It's
Well, isn't that just
scary. No.
Every time we go heaven, everyone's like, "Oh, that's infinite." Like that
And-
sounds pretty lit.
We didn't say you don't feel pain.
Oh, let's say you don't feel pain either. Let's just.
But even then, it's just like you're nothing. You're just floating through space. No,
Okay,
it's
if
the
you get
answer
to
no.
choose when you
nothing
die,
anyway.
would you stay alive? Would you, if you get to choose
Yeah,
when you
obviously.
die?
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
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 How long do you think was enough? Like a couple hundred years?
Oh, and who here reckons they could last the longest? Like how long you gonna go? It's like a battle royale in this very room for who's gonna
It's definitely
last.
not. It's definitely not me. It's definitely not me, dude. I would crack under pressure and die somehow.
Wait, but if you can't die though.
But
No,
you
you
can
can.
choose when you
You
die.
can choose to
choose
die.
when you
Choose when to die.
So if you're going crazy, I would. Just,
I'd win.
I reckon Lennon might win.
I reckon Fruity would.
Yeah.
I get bored. I'm like,
Yeah, Craig. If
I
you're
ain't Twitter,
living,
bro.
if you're living for 300 years, you're gonna have to spend some time alone, and I know that stresses you out.
I'm not doing
That's
that.
easy.
I'm not doing that. That sounds so boring.
Craig,
Yeah.
you don't you
Yeah.
have so much going on in your brain that like when you're alone, you're like so wacky and
No, I
quirky that you
no,
can't.
no. I'm the opposite. I turn it off and I just stare off into the distance. You know.
I
pretend
actually
my
I
life's
want
a
a vlog
movie.
about you where you just like are stuck in a room by yourself and like occasionally things come out and that's it.
I'll do it. I'll
for
do
hours.
it
And you
for
just-
hours, and I'm just alone.
You don't have your
oh,
phone.
dude.
And it's just like other things. Yeah, that'd be so funny.
You could just max out every
I feel like
single
that would be funny
MMORPG,
with.
That's true.
I feel like that would be funny any of us doing that. I feel like if I was locked in a room and had nothing to do,
For how long?
That emote, that chat's
I
doing
would
is
get-
literally me when I'm alone. That's actually me.
So cute.
That's actually me. I stare off into the distance and I'm like, my life's a movie.
You're the main character.
How did I even get here?
hey, you got to
I
be the
love
main
my
character
family
of your own
and friends.
life. You got to be.
You do. You do. Sometimes I just imagine I'm in one big like anime. It's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those animes ain't that lit. It's a good one, at least, you know.
It's a good anime.
Okay.
It's like Attack on Titan. It's
Oh,
like
gosh.
That's
twists
not
and
good
turns.
to be living in.
No,
I've-
minus the people eating the other people. You know, minus
That's
that.
the best part.
That's the main.
Yeah,
part.
that's the whole
Normal
part.
Anime.
Okay, my life is more like Death Note. There you go. That's cool.
What? You just write any people's names and you kill them all?
No, it's not like that either. I guess it's more like, I don't know, Naruto. And I'm Naruto.
Yes.
What are your lives like, movie-wise?
He's trying to
Ooh.
change the subject.
I'm putting this off me. This is...
What is that? What is that? What is that? Movie 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's me.
Fair. Well, we're not beating that one, so.
Yeah. Well, shall we wrap up with some discussion?
Oh, we're wrapping up already. I'm just getting started.
All right.
Oh, he actually likes
Sunny.
it.
Oh,
Sunny
you
was
like
coming
it
on.
here?
I'm having a great time. I'm
Or
gonna do
did
this
you
forever.
get paid overtime?
Yeah, I already got the pay.
Yeah. What are you writing on your notes there, Lannon?
Hold on. It's first of all, it was I don't know. You won't be able to see it, but it says women poop, and then it was yeet 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 poggers poggers yeet 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 yeet. I fiddle and I just draw these and stuff. I fidget a lot, so I've been doing that.
You have a next tattoo coming up?
I've been eager to get a new tattoo because I still only have yeet and code laser. I want to get a shark to represent my dad. But I haven't found a good tattoo artist yet.
I want to get the word garlic bread.
You would.
No, like I really want to get. And I said if TOS gets 1 million subs, I'll get TOS tattooed on me.
Sure, okay.
How many subs?
Just 1 million. Cheeky
How
million.
big? How big? Face?
It'll
Face
probably
tat?
just be it'll just be on my foot. That's where I shit post.
How much?
See,
how much
no-
for a rib tat or TOS? How much for a rib tat?
How much for the neck?
The neck.
Yeah, foot's such a cop-out. Foot is a mess.
Okay.
Yeah, what is the cop out? I want to see a
gotta
rib
get,
tat.
like,
It's tattooed.
You gotta get here. You gotta get somewhere.
You got it like across your chest.
This is once again where you're hurting yourself in the dating pool. You're really eliminating men that like feet.
Have you seen my fucking feet?
You're making it worse though. You're
Hold on,
making those
Montana.
feet
She
irredeemable.
has
You don't-
perf toe. What do you think? She's already at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I got
She
a
do have a
bunion coming
funky
through at the
toe.
moment. It's coming.
I've got a real funky toe. I'm missing a toe now.
I have a
Yours
gloof.
are
I have a gloof.
from
That's
like
what it is. It's a
makeup
gloof.
kind of point.
It's
yeah.
a gloof. Where my second toe is
A
bigger than my
gloof?
my first toe.
It just means you're lucky.
And guess what? I don't need good looking feet. I don't need good
Well,
looking feet.
I'm just saying you're narrowing the dating pool even further. Be
You
careful.
say you're more than your feet.
I would say that if I had a choice between ugly feet or an ugly face, I'd go for ugly feet.
What about
shame you got
ugly
both.
hands?
I know. I literally said that knowing he was gonna fucking say that. I waited. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Do we have any podcast questions in the
Yes.
channel?
In the
Yeah, that's
Discord,
good.
guys, ask some questions. We've got Lazarbeam and Creator here. Any questions you got for them? Now's your time. They said they will be 100% truthful and honest with everything that is said.
Oh yeah,
I'm
they'll tell
always
you
ready.
anything.
And no one's typing. So
Yeah, I'm reading chat. I've been reading chat this whole time.
Same. I got them on the big screen.
No, we have a specific section in the Discord that we get them for, and they're typing there.
what is the meaning of 42?
Life.
It's the meaning of life, yeah.
Oh. What does it mean to be men?
Ooh.
Oh, let's get philosophical with it. You go first.
It's
mate.
like saying, what does it mean to be right?
Okay. Well, actually, I had this discussion with Craig the other day at the gym. I asked him, "Do you think it's easier to be for a guy mentally or for a girl mentally?" And he said, "Guys go for it harder. Like this is mental. Like physical wise, he said girls go for it harder."
That's an interesting discussion to have, I guess. I think there's some women that go through it more, and there's some men.
Yeah, I don't think it's a
Cop out.
gender thing. I don't think it's
Cop-out
anything.
answer. These girls always do these cop-out answers. It's normally Bert who says it first.
Well, last time I said that
always
women
the
were better,
small
I got fucking
Everyone just
roasted,
has it hard.
bro.
No, it's men.
Everyone definitely does have it hard. I think men, unfortunately,
Controversial.
Thank you, Big
all
Ugly.
our worth comes from how like better we are than other men. And I think that leads us into a never-ending constant state of competitiveness.
Yeah, agree.
Oh,
But I think, yeah, it's
really?
always going to come from a place of bias from us because it's like, yeah, I go, like, we're women. We see what other women go through and we can understand and put ourselves in their brains when they're struggling. So it's like, I think women suffer, but it's like, I ain't a man.
Matt
I'm fucking
Peters.
Yeah, but I'm not saying who suffers more.
my
I
period.
understand that, like, that's
Just
think
mentioning
it
like
would
a
be about
unique
that.
thing, that's something that you think like happens within the male.
I think men are so much more competitive with each other than, like, obviously that's not to say women aren't competitive with each other or compare themselves to each other. I just think men, that is our whole makeup. It is our whole being. It is our whole purpose in life is to, like, be better and be stronger, be smarter, be more wealthy, be all. It's just pure competitiveness, which is, you know, why men are driven to power. Like, we're all these things. Like, we just, it gives us all our self-worth, whether we know it or not.
I reckon women make it harder for themselves mentally in their own head. Like we do it to ourselves. Like our own head is telling us like, oh, this is happening and this is happening. We start overthinking and overprocessing. Well, like a guy's thinking about one random fact in his head and a girl's like, why is he not talking to me? What's happening? And was it this last week? Was it? And it's like constantly going. The guy's like, I'm just thinking about what happened last week on Minecraft. Whatever.
I would say there's men that overthink to that degree, just not as.
Oh, I definitely do, but that's why I don't think
But,
it's like a general thing. But I don't think it's not to say no man overthinks or no woman doesn't overthink. You know, it's just like a general trend for sure.
But that's not the fun answer. So
No, it's not.
women do it to
Yeah,
themselves.
controversial,
Like, thanks,
controversial.
guys. We're trying to make content
It's
here.
women's fault.
You're not making
Men
it
go to
funny.
war.
What the fuck, Craig?
It's
Men go to
all on
war.
you, ladies. Oh my god. Yeah.
We give birth, okay? It's hard for us.
It's true. The end.
We do.
This other question is
Finn.
what would you rather have, Baz's height or Marcus's muscles?
Oh,
As high.
Oh.
As high. As high. As high.
Marcus muscles.
Marcus,
Probably
I would
Baz
say Marcus
height?
muscles.
As high.
Yeah.
As high.
Marcus
yeah.
muscles.
So Baz
Okay.
is 5 foot.
No.
6'7".
But you can get muscles at any time. But can you get Baz's height? No.
You can't get Marcus muscles at any
Can't
time.
get
Marcus
Marcus
muscles anytime.
That is such a-
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
cannot.
That's like a lifetime.
I'd say muscles because it's the flights that would get me with Baz's height. The leg room, man.
Yeah, and hearing like when we went to the V8 supercars and like Baz couldn't go because he literally couldn't fit in a car. I felt so bad. I was like, man. And like the other day with the boys, when Marcus came over before we went out, I think that topic came up and Baz was like, "Oh, I wish I would choose to go shorter." He was like, "There's no way like I would like be like this tall."
Yeah,
how much shorter?
Designed for.
Like he reckons like I think it was like
shorter?
6'4", anything above it starts getting like.
I agree. I think that would like
Uncomfortable.
6'2", 6'3" is like the goal for me, but
Like
5'10".
In Fruity's car, like Baz is like this, like this, crushed, and there I am, like,
Would you guys have like if it was possible and like there's no repercussions of it, would you have surgery to increase your height
Yes.
as a guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
What's the
I'd be
ideal
What's
height?
the ideal height? Yeah.
6'2", 6'3".
6'2" is ideal height because of the pressures that women put on men, like what Lannon was saying earlier, because we have it harder mentally.
We definitely do. Yeah.
Thank you, Craig. How does that make you feel, Craig?
Which it makes me feel insecure, Oasis, and really damaged. My inner child is really in pain right now.
Writing it down, right?
Write that down.
Since we got brother and sister in chat, I have to read this. Sorry, not in chat, in the call. I have to read this question. Would you rather be rich but have no friends, family, or be poor but have friends, family?
Get money, leave them behind. Fuck them. No, it's hard, right? Because I speak from a point of privilege now. But I would say have no money but have people that I care about around me for sure. But I don't know. It's hard to. I'd put myself in that shoes.
I mean, of course, family and friends are the most important thing. Important thing. But driving a Ferrari also pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, Ferraris are pretty mean.
Ferrari than happy in a Prius, you know what I mean?
Lamborghini, Ferrari. I think most people would take family, but
yes, of course. I would hope that most people would favor.
I'll buy a new family.
I'll purchase a new one.
And I will live
cry in a
forever.
Ferrari.
Also depends on your family. You might have a shit family, in which case choose money. But
Sorry, I just read the why is loose fruit dressed like a raw steak?
I know, I just skipped over
A
that
raw
one.
steak.
I don't. I'm a vegetarian, Jess.
Just looking cute today.
I don't understand what that don't. It's red and white.
Yeah,
I have
which
to
is
click on. That's really funny.
Raw steak.
It more looks,
It looks like a steak.
mince.
It does.
Like,
It does. Looks like a little bit.
mince. Like uncooked mince, and then like you kind of just starts to go white parts.
Isn't it like tie-dyed?
It's the fat. It's the fat that's in it. Not you. The steak, obviously.
Mm.
I'm getting rid of this now.
Go back to the drawing board.
That's it. I'm done.
Do you guys have a specific comment?
I'm done with the questions.
Do you guys have a specific comment or like being YouTubers that you guys remember that was like mean and you always remember it? Like you'd be like, oh, that comment has stuck by me for years.
Someone told me that I was pausing my video too much. That's
one.
Oh.
the only thing that's ever annoyed me on my channel.
One involves you, Tana. You and me, when we started TOS, one of the first videos or second videos had a great comment about Tana. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because this one stuck with me. Was great. Tana and Loser Fruit are going to be in this one. This is going to flop.
Oh yeah.
just like.
Actually, I do remember that one. They were like, "Oh, great! It's just a disaster waiting to happen."
Oh god.
Statistically,
Just like
group
clicking.
ends when they're in it.
Yeah.
Do you have one, Lesbian?
not really. I mean, comments used to piss me off a lot, and I used to like read them and overanalyze, but I don't think there's any specific ones. It used to always bother me because I started as like a Madden YouTuber, like mostly just did like American NFL video game, but I moved away from that because I didn't really feel like that's all I wanted to do. And then people for like, still to this day, some of them, but like would just constantly say, "Oh, you're dog shit at this. You should just stick to what you're good at." Like that's more of a general thing. Rather than a specific one. I was like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers! I'll show you." And that's I use it as fuel. I don't know.
Yeah, we had this
And you,
conversation
Craig?
before. more about comments. Yeah,
Do you have a
crazy.
comment that's like stuck by you?
I don't really have a specific comment, but there's something that really gets under my skin a little bit. And it's like, say, I'll just use Fruity as an example, but say Fruity wanted to have an opinion on something, right? It kind of goes into what Lannon's saying, but say she writes like a tweet and she's like, I like blue flowers or something like that. And like sometimes people on the internet can be like, just stick to making YouTube videos, just stick to doing streams. And it's like, so you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like people always say to YouTubers and streamers, like, stand up for something and share how you feel about
And then they're
stuff.
like, don't.
And
Yeah,
then when
I know
they
what you're
do,
saying.
they're like, don't. And then it's only if your opinion goes with what they like and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get what you're
fucking
saying.
hate that mentality. I hate it. It's so
It's also
annoying.
important
It's
to
so
remember there's like a diverse fan base. So like someone will be telling you to say something, and
Yeah.
the person who doesn't want you to say something will be silent in that moment because you're not saying anything. So the moment you say something, the person who told you to say something will be happy, but then the person who doesn't want you to say anything will now be vocal. So yeah, definitely damned if you do, damned if you don't. But it's just like they are different people usually.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I choose to have zero opinions.
Except
Yeah, I think-
about women having rights.
No, I love it. I'm glad they can vote.
Hooray for that.
Do you
Shout out
think
to
the
New
internet
Zealand. New
is a
Zealand are
worse
the
place
first.
for women than men?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, undoubtedly. We're 110%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of just wanted to banter with you, but that's all right.
No,
It's
not really debatable on that one.
Nah,
You
it's
don't
no
want it to be
debate.
longer written down.
It's not really.
Yeah, it's not even.
Because I think the issues that men face, women also face, like when it comes to the internet.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff Grace
Yeah.
talked about. But then women also have a whole bunch of their own issues that they have to face.
Yeah.
That we just don't have to face.
Oh, I actually have an interesting topic, I think. So during Cutie's, streamer awards and stuff, did you guys notice the advertisements for Fansly's going on? So Fansly's is a website for adult content, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But a lot of advertising on Twitch and a lot of different websites, it's never directly advertised as adult content. However, this ad, to put into the, to give like a bit of an example of what happened, is the ad was specifically for check out some of your famous streamers and their adult content on this other website. What do you think about advertising adult content on a website like Twitch? Do you think it's like, it's let alone what you think about like, hot tub streamers and stuff like that, but just straight up doing something like that, do you think it's bad? Do you think it's all right? Do you think Twitch is an adult website anyway? Like, how do you feel about it? And let's start with Oasis.
Hey, yo!
Your opinion first, please, Oasis. Go.
She's like, I wasn't even listening to you.
What's the age
Minimum
for the-
age on Twitch is
Twitch
13 years
is
old.
13.
It's 13.
Like, it's because I feel like wouldn't there have been like a younger audience watching that stream? Wouldn't there have been? So I don't know, to have that out there, then I feel like was that meant to be like their intentions? I don't know, but if they're catering to an audience like that, then I don't know. It's just it's all your morals. Like whose stream was it?
It was on Cutie Cinderella's stream during
Cutie
this
Cinderella.
during the streamer awards.
So they were sponsoring her to
Yeah,
make the event.
Twitch, and then Fansly sponsored the stream, and it was along the lines of
Yeah.
check out your favorite
And Twitch was okay with that too. Twitch was okay.
Well,
with
I
that.
don't actually know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's what I was curious.
They would be.
They would have had to.
They would have to be,
They
right?
were also
probably
alongside the
did.
other sponsors, so.
They probably
Yeah.
did the sales for it, so they probably set that up.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I was like, because I always thought that you cannot promote your content like that on your stream.
Yeah,
like I thought you could.
stuff and yeah.
Yeah, you can't reference that. Like you can't put the links on. So I was just curious about like whether or not they were allowed. But if Twitch is allowing it, then that says, I mean, in Twitch's eyes, then it's okay. But morally, I think it's like it's all like everyone's got different like views on it, then that everyone's got their own like ways of how they want to do their content. If Cutie Cinderella's wanted to make that event and it was only possible for the and to make that event through the sponsorship of that website, then I mean you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I think the question is like, okay, where is the line on the content overall?
Yeah.
With Twitch?
Okay.
It's like I don't really
want it to
have
be
an
like
opinion.
an opt-in thing.
I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest.
I think
No, I don't have
because we
enough
don't have
information.
children or we don't have like, I feel
You know,
like this
every
is not even
13-year-old
in our
kid is
scope.
typing boobs into Google. We all know it. Like,
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not really my
How do you feel,
business, to
Lana?
be honest.
It's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I
I
don't
agree
have-
with that. I'm not an expert. I think the only thing with like advertising it, making advertising so blatant, and it's more of like on TikTok and stuff as well, where you know it's sort of like it should be normalized in a way. Like, you know, people should be supported, like allowed to do what they want to do, but it also just makes it so in your face that, you know, whereas they're glorified in a lot of ways and never talk about the bad. Like, you see it on TikTok a lot where they sort of like only show the good parts and glorify it and go, look at this, try this, instead of like potentially like there could be downsides to things too. I don't know. It's just a complicated thing that I'm just not an expert on in any way, shape, or form. So.
that's an interesting topic, though, Craig.
Yeah. No, what do you think about it,
Not
Craig?
enough controversy in here. Not enough.
How do you think about it, Craig?
I think it's bad. I think that there is a difference between accepting adult work as work and as a job, and then advertising it on Twitch where the minimum age is 13.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's right. And the way it's advertised is go check out your famous streamers in a more adult way, I don't think is actually a good thing to do. There is a difference between having hot tub streams and there is a difference between having your content directed towards some sort of sexuality, which I'm all for. That's absolutely fine. But just straight up advertising adult content on a website where the minimum age is 13, I think is pretty wild. And I thought when I watched it, I think my jaw dropped a little bit. I was like, holy smokes. You know, I was like, damn. You know, I was like, wow, they're doing it. I think get the bag and, you know, do you. And, you know, I've often thought that I was someone who could probably do sex work, but I don't know if I would ever even want my own stuff advertised in that way. You know, even if I was a part of it, I don't know if that's how I would want my content advertised. And I just thought it was kind of shocking. You know what I mean? I just thought it was kind of wild to see. You know, I was just like, wow. Like, you know, again, like if Twitch, I think that's a good point that you make, Oasis. If it's Twitch's platform, technically they're allowed to do whatever they want. You know, technically, but at the same time,
Morally, yeah.
Where are the lines to be drawn? You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's really interesting when you talk to people. Everyone has a different line and everyone has a different way of thinking with this kind of stuff. And me personally, I think it's a bit much to advertise adult websites on Twitch. Me personally, I think that's pretty wild.
I think there needs to be more restrictions for kids going on sites like those because, like, I even feel like now it's so accessible for kids and there is becoming addiction problems with pornography and all those sort of things at such a young age where they don't understand and they can't really have that, like, connection with a woman because they're so young, like, they don't need it. And so all they can visualize women is through that way because they have access at such a young age. So I think that's actually more of a problem here. That they're so easily accessible to it, and sure, they got advertised it, but even then, they're so easily, it's everywhere.
TikTok's so bad for that, man.
No,
TikTok
it is.
Yeah.
TikTok's real bad for that.
It is.
It allows the most blatant OnlyFans advertising, like, and,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you think it's the parents' jobs to restrict that, or what do you think? Or the websites for
I think there's a balance there, but I also think that there's a certain level that a parent has where it's like there's a certain age where they want to give their kids privacy to be able to be their own person and to, you know, figure the world out and not feel like they're constantly being watched. So it's like
Also, if you restrict your kids, they're just going to go to school and like they'll either hear about it from the other kids or the other, like they'll miss out on what all the other kids are talking about and feel like they're excluded because you don't let them have their iPad to play this game or watch this Twitch stream or something like that. I don't know. It gets tough.
I feel bad for parents in that sense.
It's really hard.
The internet is just like, it's still like a war zone. Like, it is crazy. Like, there's just so much on there, and for children as well. And they try to like censor it as much, but it really, I don't know. As a child, like I wouldn't even know how to do that.
I can't imagine growing up in this day and age technology. Like, we were there when it was like Facebook, MySpace.
I used to rip Beyblades in the school bins. So you flip the bin lid and you have a Beyblade battle.
Wait, in the bin lid?
Yeah, you used to flip the bin lid over and just rip your Beyblade.
I remember those days.
But I mean, to be fair, I used to be able to go to a site called. I mean, I'm not going to say it here. But it used to be like I had dial-up internet, so it'd just be like literally loading a single image, and it was like, dit, dit. It was fucking crazy. Crazy times.
Boom.
Yeah, it'd be like, Mum, get off the phone. I need
we used
the
to have
internet.
the worst internet until we had full dial-up until I was 15 years of age, 16 years of age. So it was so funny.
And I remember I used my phone to go on MySpace on my phone once, and my phone bill came back, and it was fucked. And Dad was like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm sorry." Now I got 200 gigs of data a month. I think back then it was you get 20 megabytes or something.
Oh yeah. And then if you go over, you're screwed.
Yeah, I know. I had MSN though for free.
Yeah, MSN.
Oh,
I had MSN on my phone, on my little flippy
your
phone.
MSN statuses and stuff like that. Good times.
Dude, it was simpler back then. Take me back, honestly. Now we use
stuff
Discord.
off LimeWire. Good times.
Oh, and I was the person at school with the fucking songs. I was the person that would send the songs to everyone. But
I've been out of school 13 years. 13 years since I left school.
Don't say it. I don't want to know.
It's awful.
Sorry. Sorry. I don't think we asked this question, but how did you guys come to do content? For you two. That's actually a really question I don't think we've ever asked on here.
Did he just say it before? Did he say he just stayed there and played Minecraft and did all that while everyone else went outside?
I didn't play Minecraft. I played World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not where it originally started.
My first videos, I was working in Dubbo. I was doing construction work. I was a concreter at the time. And I watched a lot of YouTube, a lot of Rooster Teeth, a lot of Achievement Hunter, and also a lot of slow-mo guys. My good friend Gavin did the slow-mo guys. And I was constantly I was like, there's too many gamers already. There's no point trying to be a gamer. I'm too far behind. But so I started to try and think, what advantages did I have? What could I do to separate myself in some way? And I had access to all this heavy machinery on the job site, after work and stuff. So I used my savings to buy the shittest slow-mo camera. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be a dumbass with machinery. That's going to be my thing that I'm going to start with, because I watched the slow-mo guys and the dumb stuff they were doing. So I used to just smash stuff with machines and film it in slow-mo and make really shit videos. And after a year, I got 60 subs. Then all my camera gear got stolen. Yeah, so very sad. And I had no money left at the time. And insurance eventually covered it after months and months, but it took a while. So I was like, well, I don't want to stop doing videos. I guess I'll just have to do gaming. I have to. So all I've got left, I've got my one laptop left. That's it. Got my PlayStation. And I started doing Madden videos after that because I love Madden. And everyone in that scene at the time was lazy as shit and did nothing creative. So I just started making Madden. Within 2 videos, I think, I started posting it to Reddit on the Madden subreddit. And I guess an Australian dude doing dumb challenges in Madden was interesting. So it got upvotes and it was away we went. Had 50,000. That was in February, March. And by June, I had 50K subs. So that's the origin.
And then what, a year and a half later was 1 million, wasn't it?
Shit. Well, 1 million was 2017. So that was probably 2 years later. Yeah.
What made you what made you start your content, Cray?
Was going to uni, not really enjoying it, and I was a bit bored. And then I cried in an ice cream shop to my ex-girlfriend of the time, and in front of 2 of my other friends. And I cried and said that I really wanted to be a YouTuber and streamer. And then I saw like
so
PewDiePie.
awesome.
I saw PewDiePie and like Funhouse and Jacksepticeye and Markiplier was really starting to blow up at the time. And I really wanted to be like those guys. So I was like, fuck, like I'm going to start streaming. And as wholesome as it is, I said to myself, like, well, like I thought that there was a gap more in gaming for like massive personalities. And I was always known as being like kind of crazy back in the day, big personality.
Bit wacky.
So I was like, a bit wacky. So I was like, fuck it. Like I can be the wacky guy. So that's what I did, you know, like I moved out of home and started streaming every day. And yeah, I just started getting it. And then after my degree, I guess I had a chance to continue that degree or get into streaming. And Lewis, Twitch staff, told me that if I reached 100 average viewers by the end of the year in 10 months, that he would give me partnership on Twitch and I'd start to earn money. So I just grinded every day in the beginning within that 10-month span to try to get partnership. And then when I got partnered, I was like, well, I'm not leaving this anymore. Like, this is going to be my life. And then ever since then, I was like, never
Dude,
looked
that
back.
gives me goosebumps.
Wow.
That's cool, Craig.
Damn, Craig.
And now look at you, so wacky and quirky.
Now I'm a
Such a wacky guy.
My life is a movie.
Thank you for
Looking out
sharing
to
that.
sunset. Yeah, life. Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool origin stories.
I like Lannon's. I like that after your camera equipment got stolen, you thought of something else. That's what I respect.
Oh, I cried too. I remember I went up as soon as I realized it was like getting stabbed in the stomach. You're like, holy fuck. Like my dream is dead. I used all my savings to buy this camera gear and all that sort of stuff. I'm not saying I was going hungry or anything. Like obviously my parents would feed me. I wasn't like on the street or nothing, but still like, especially with your life perspective at the time, it feels like my dream's dead. Everything's gone. It's been ripped away from me. I've just been like if anyone's ever had stuff stolen or broken into or anything like that, it is a violating feeling. And I just felt violated. I felt like
you've been robbed a few times then.
All my hopes and stuff were just gone. My one chance to do something I was passionate about, because you know, being a concrete, it wasn't the most fulfilling work. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not very fulfilling. And I just cried, bro. I remember ran up to I think it was Callan at the time. I was like I was hyperventilating, bro. I'm like, shit, it's kind of cringe, but yeah, it just felt like been stabbed. You know, check the cameras, watch them taking all the shit. You're like, you fucking dickheads. Like,
do you think you've had that later on, Lannon, like at all? Like, do you think like with your popularity and stuff like that and how well your videos do and all of that, have you ever like, you know, with like your level of popularity, do you think that there's been a time where you've said to yourself like, fuck this kind of thing and like actually meant it and had that moment of doubt where you're like, nah, no way. Like this is too much or anything like that?
In what way though? Like I'm trying to...
Yeah, because...
Similar to,
with most streamers and YouTubers, you ask them that question, and I don't mean this in a awkward or cringe way, but you know, like you are at that next level of popularity, right? Like just to speak in a realist way. And at that level, I would like to know, does even somebody at that level of popularity have that true moment where they're like,
does the pain and suffering go away? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, does it go away? Like, do you...
Well, like what? Like if I wanted to quit or something like that, or if am I stressed or am I like...
I'm not talking just stress. Like, I think like, I know for myself, there has been moments where I've been like, fuck this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
2021 as Tana, and as I sat you down at dinner like, you know, a few months ago, we talked about a lot of 2021. That whole year basically was that, man. That whole year was that.
Damn, so it doesn't go away.
I mean, for some it does. For me, it don't. I'm broken. I'm obsessed with what I do, which means I ebb and flow with every up and down to the extreme of that emotion. Yeah. Every time, every up and down.
Well, like the floor rises, and it's like we can look at Lannon's videos and be like, "That's fucking sick. I would kill for that." But he's, you know, used to a certain level, and then when you don't,
well, it's not even just like video success. It's just like when life gets too much, I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, when things are good, you feel, it's definitely easier to feel bad than it is to feel good. I would say, like, yeah, you feel great when you're breaking records, but not when you just you're plotting along. Whereas every bump can feel awful. I don't know. It's definitely interesting, but it depends how like broken you are in the brain. But to get to a certain point, you got to be a bit broken in the brain.
Do you feel like you're like more harsh on yourself?
Oh yeah, of course, you got to be. Same thing. I was never. I mean, yes, sometimes you shouldn't be too harsh on yourself, but I don't know. If you get comfortable, then you stop going. I don't know. It's hard. There's a time to be comfortable. There's a time to be nice to yourself. But yeah, if you want it, I don't know. You keep going. That's not to say everyone's situation is different. Like, there's definitely times where people should just like take a break. But yeah.
What do the two men in this call right now see for TOS? Like, how high you think we go and how successful you think we're gonna be? Like, hype us up, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, just be honest.
Tana's not paying you this.
Just be honest.
Tana's not paying you.
How successful do I think you could be? Craig can answer first.
Oh.
All right, and to double the question, what do you think will be our biggest downfall?
Oh, Tana.
Okay, I knew that.
You could get quite real here. I don't know.
Yeah. How real do you want like an actual criticism?
You two have both been in groups. I mean, I am just thinking, how rich and famous we're gonna get. Obviously,
I mean, potential
downfall's a bit scary. Okay,
I think we can take the criticism too.
Well,
speak for yourself.
It's probably not something you say on a podcast, but when I think of TOS, I would like you guys to be like, you know, when you guys did that video where it's like your opinions and you walk like left and right and whether or not you like something or you don't like something. I don't think you guys should do videos like that. I think your videos should be like the one.
We're actually not going to do them anymore. We decided we're not going to do those types of videos anymore. Wait, ahead of you, buddy. What's next?
Well, that was it. Well done. You're going to be famous.
No. Why?
Why?
Yeah. Oh, you just think we shouldn't have opinions about them because they're too controversial?
You think we don't deserve opinions?
That's what I thought he was saying. I thought he was saying you can't have opinions.
Women don't deserve opinions.
They got me. You know what I'm saying? They got me.
Wait a second.
No, I think two reasons. I think you have to choose, and it sounds rich coming from me because I don't do this for myself, but I think if you guys want to make group content, you have to choose if you're going to be racky, fun, or if you are going to be those people that make opinions. And if you do have opinions, I think that you'll get hate for them. And I think you are in the vulnerable position of making a new channel, and you are all ladies, and the chat, or not the chat, sorry, but the internet might start to revel in like your opinions being wrong, and they're going to point fingers at you. Whereas I think you've all got such amazing personalities, and you're also extremely entertaining. I think that you can literally carry your content off of doing that kind of stuff.
Disagree.
But if you go political and you become political Andes, there's political Andy. And
that
then there's
wasn't a
entertaining
political
videos.
video, by the way. That was
I kind of silly though.
What you're saying,
It's political to the people. You have to think about how the viewer sees it. You don't think it's political, but if you say to someone, dick size matters, right? It sounds funny. It sounds very, you know.
Oh, so you're thinking about this.
Cray.
Yeah.
But
Is it just because it hit close to home, bro?
Yeah, okay, you got me. Okay. It's the movement of the ocean.
Okay, Craig.
See,
okay,
we
honestly,
can
tell
joke
me.
this way,
Do you think
it does suck though, doesn't it? Though, whereas if the Sidemen released a video like that, you would not think much of it. It wouldn't change your opinion, but because
exactly, so let's
you're
change the fucking narrative.
Yes, though, but like women are, we have the exact same opinion, being like, oh, men suck, but then when men are like, yeah, women hate, and it's like, haha, funny.
And
Us?
please don't
Not
take it that
funny.
I'm standing up for that. That's not what I'm saying.
I know, but it does suck that you have that preconceived notion, and so do we all have that sort
Yeah.
of what do you call it?
We all do, and we see it in the comments.
We have misogyny, subtle
Yeah, well,
misogyny.
like
Mhm.
I think
It is in
if every video was like that, I would agree with the statement. But I think one every now and then when it shows women having a bit more of an opinion and a bit more of a stance on anything, whilst
I'm
also having a good
offended.
time, like
Mhm.
why can't we be like men when
To be
like where
honest,
they
I
can't?
don't know if we're not going to do another video like that.
No, but I mean,
No, but I like that.
A,
But I liked that video and I thought it did great, and I was
we
fine
just
with
did it because
Wait, I thought we were-
same setup.
I thought we were gonna do those videos still, just not ones like against each other more. I thought we were.
There's none that we have coming up. That's like.
Oh, I just thought it was on the table still. Like I thought we were still like, you know,
Well,
edgy.
give a
no,
fuck.
because no, I didn't. Like we could, but this wasn't on the table. Like we literally only did that because Power did one about Fortnite players, and we're just like, we'll just use the same setup because it's easy.
I think
that literally,
no,
that's the only reason
but
why.
I think the question of the title, do all women think the same? I think that is an interesting concept. I think we all had interesting
Hey, that's my
conversations.
title, baby.
I think it was
Let's
a mix
go.
between serious conversation and just fucking around. I thought it was a great video.
Mm,
I'm
Yeah.
not saying it was a bad video.
But
I
I
don't-
didn't think it
What do you
represents
think-
us the best that we could be.
no,
Yeah.
of course
We're
not.
just-
But it
Exactly
also
right.
shows.
as a group.
But it
Exactly right.
also shows a different side to females in general and a friend group of 8 people and how their differing opinions can be.
You can still do that, but I feel like you can do it in a more subtle way. I wouldn't personally do things, but that's just me and my own content. I don't really like doing opinion videos, so they're never going to be my favorite ones to do. But there are a lot of others.
I avoid having any opinions and drama in any capacity.
Yeah, actually,
whatsoever.
Lennon, don't answer that question, by the way. Just giving you a little nudge.
No, I just mean in general. I've always
no, I
avoided
respect your
drama.
answer, Cray. I actually
I respect
I thought it was good. Like,
Yeah,
Craig's
I liked it.
answer.
No, it's interesting
Yeah.
to hear people's perspectives on it.
But I
just
mean,
think
I've always avoided drama as much as possible. So that's all I can say.
I think it just
Just
probably
it ain't
it
worth,
probably
man.
just irks me because it's like I know that if a man was doing it, it'd be fine, and that's what pisses me off. So it probably just
And
is
makes me want to
frustrating
do it
for me.
more.
Yeah,
Now
well, I'm
I'm-
just like, why can't we change the narrative where women can be like that? Why do men or people listening to it see that as a chance to shit on us? And
Well, it depends what your goals are. That's what he's saying, though.
no, I know. That's what I'm dissecting.
Because
in my
like,
brain.
I would say like, obviously, it seems like it's one of those things that disproportionately like women get like piled on for. But I would say you see it with actors in Disney movies. They don't have opinions. They don't want to be. The Rock is the most bland dude in the world because like that's how you appeal to the most people. It's like it depends what your goals are. Do you want to entertain the most people or do you want to,
educate the most people.
yeah, or like
yeah.
just have it sucks, but it's like, do you want to make sure your opinions are known and heard and like all that sort of like that's what I'm saying. I don't like drama. I don't like talk about those things because
But
it just
does size matter?
Depends. Size of everything, yeah, of course. But I mean, if you got a micro penis, just bad luck, bro. Sorry, don't get angry.
I know, but also
Learn how to use your hands, bro. Come on.
You see?
Learn how to
know
use
what?
your hands.
We'll upload Lannon saying that, and then we'll upload Britt's answer or Tana's answer, and then we'll see the comments, and then we'll do a social review on what we got in return, and
But
be
I
like,
would say you
So it's
also
actually
wouldn't
a
want to
good
match.
idea.
You also wouldn't want to
It's
match.
social
them.
experiment.
no. When I was saying does size matter, I was talking about the other size as well. Okay, there's
I
two
would
sides
not
of the
want-
spectrum where it's
Yes.
Well, I would not want a 13-inch dong. I mean,
It's hard, London. Let me
12
tell you.
is enough.
Shut up, Craig.
Right.
13 inches is like half your size, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Can't hate
Your
against
height.
someone
But that's what I'm
accurate,
saying.
you
It's
know?
like both sides.
Did you just
It
say
does
your
matter.
height like I didn't
Yeah,
get
yeah, you're hot.
Your height.
I will say the delivery of the boy is a bit better than the delivery of how we did it, though. I will say in our answers, like if we just said, "Man, I don't know if I want a fucking 13-inch up my minge," like that would be funny, and like a bit more maybe we were a bit more serious. So maybe that is part of.
Oh,
to do
I
with
like that. Ours seem way more serious, but then
Because their
Yeah.
answers, because you see why no one's getting offended by Lennon's answer because it's funny.
Well, it's also just relatable, you know.
And-
We're all in this together. Us two.
Another thing, so not to continue it too much, but I think Ali got it right. Like in that video, me personally, I feel like you were kind of maybe like I don't know if you guys did this, like, because
No, we were fighting. No.
Yeah, like you guys seemed like you were actually arguing, and as I watched it, it's one of the only TOS videos that I was like, you know, because I never watch Click, I don't watch much Sidemen, but I was like, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch TOS video.
Yeah, to be frank, there was tension behind. That's why you can feel it. Like, that's why humans can really detect things even so subtle.
Big time.
There's absolute tension. We'd just been filmed 2 videos, and some of the girls were drunk, and things were being said. So and definitely that stuff definitely comes.
And then, you watched the Try Not to Laugh one and said that we were on heat. So
yeah, but that was a good video.
I think that's sexualizing women. Hilarious, Cray.
I think what also made it was like some people took it really seriously and went like more the PC approach, like answering as a whole instead of like the joking side, and then it kind of got like mixed up and it looked really bad from both sides. Like some people were saying fuck. Yeah.
We learned a lot about how not to be so serious, I think.
Yeah, it was
have fun. Yeah, have fun when you guys are filming. Laugh.
Have fun.
Yeah. Have fun, guys.
Have fun.
Do it. Have fun.
So, Lannon, what do you think our biggest downfall is going to be?
I said a fucking positive one. I said a positive question. Ali's like, what is going to ruin us? What is going to ruin us?
Small dick. Fuck you. Oh.
I'll say what I said to the boys. Although, luckily there still seems like they're going okay.
Oh.
I just think groups will always struggle because, there's some examples of it, but like say the Sidemen, they've made it work. But it's just so easy for individual motive to become a driver for people. It is hard to balance everyone's wants, needs, desires when it comes to a group. It's hard to make everything fair all the time. It's hard to, it's just hard to be fair in a group. It's hard for everyone to always pull their weight or, it's just infighting, all these things. Groups just struggle because of there's so many, like I can do whatever the fuck I want when it comes to my channel. I can do anything. I am the sole driver. I make the decisions, all that stuff. That's why you need a dictator. That's what Marcus is saying.
I just read
Exactly
But that's what I mean. It's literally, in some ways, the same issue as democracy. Let's get down to that rate. But I just think that's where, it can work. It doesn't mean it's not going to work, but it is the hardest part of groups, obviously, that that is plain to see. So I think if you can get past all of that and, stand test of time, there's no limiting factor as long as you continue to evolve with content, constantly try your best, all that stuff. But I just think groups it can always just get toxic.
Yeah, but group content's the best kind of content.
But if we get past that, do you think we can go big?
For sure.
Big time.
Maybe you have to get rid of some dead weight.
We're going to make it.
Where is she? On the screen.
She's below you.
Does that go right?
That's me!
No,
He's going
There you go.
Lannon, I will drive to your house right now and beat the shit out of you, bro.
You don't have a key. You don't have a key.
You don't have a key, apparently.
God damn, he doesn't have a key.
Tenor. I'll stop paying the rent.
Right now. All right.
He wants making your friend
subs while we wrap up because I gotta go.
We need some rent.
So I finally started tracking my accounts. I've been seeing it come out. I can make that.
Yeah, Tana, make sure you
comment.
make sure you use a lot of the electricity.
Whoa. Okay, no need for that here. Okay, we're all good. But yes, I think that we had this conversation, Lannon, the other day. Is like, it's very easy to just focus on the negative on some things, and we got to be more focused on the positives. 8 women in a group having fun is an incredibly unique thing, and I want there to be young women out there who can look up to us. Shut the fuck up, Craig. I supported you through everything, okay? Now support me. I'm kidding. That was funny. I like that. But yeah, I think it's a unique thing, and I think that everyone should. I don't know. It's something just gonna be hype. That's why we're throwing a fucking really cool 1-year party.
Yeah.
I reckon.
It's gotta be lit.
And Craig, if you sass me one more time, you're
He's
not invited.
You didn't get sassed.
Craig's getting
All right,
down.
I'm gonna go watch anime.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to go on another tangent.
Because I need help.
Yeah, Rudy
Yeah,
knows.
this is
I've been trying to wrap this up for about 10
I know,
minutes.
and I'm like,
guys, what do you feel about
been
this?
picking it up.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Fruity? Where are you going?
I
Huh?
have a sponsored stream and
Oh shit.
Oh, so
Oh, so you're a sellout.
Oh, selling out. I can't believe.
Who are we selling out for?
Who's your sponsor?
Yeah, who is it?
Anyway, bye guys.
No,
Bye.
Thank you for the
Line it up,
podcast.
Craig.
Thank you for our special guest. Thank you.
You guys are
Thank
way
Yes, thank you, Craig
Emphasis
and
on
Latin.
Thank
special.
you, Fruity. We try. We try.
Thanks for the content.
Love you guys.
Good night. Love you too.
TOS
Oh my
forever.
God.
Yay. Stay cray.
Bring back
TOS
Click.
forever.